Welcome in, everybody. It's Wednesday. That means it's Curse of Strahd. How are we all feeling today? Who's ready to die, or at least be very sad in general?
I could fight a bear.
Okay, well, good.
Let's do it.
I'm Dylan. I'm your dungeon master for today, and I'm joined by 5 of my favorite people in the whole gosh dang world. Starting with counterclockwise, Genus on Leany.
Hello, it's me.
Uh-oh.
What the?
We did the move.
Is Doom doing?
Now I am Genus on Leany.
It's time, Genus on
The most delicious of pastas.
I get to be tummy number for a brief moment. Hey guys, what's up?
I was pawned for the shortest of moments, and I felt the glory of the perfect hair.
Yeah, it's not. It's glorious. Don't worry about it.
Well, hi. My name's Jan. I play Fame, the Changeling Rogue Ranger, and I'm excited to be here. I missed you guys on Monday, but it was great to just sit and veg out, honestly, because I don't ever do that. So anyway,
you gotta take time for yourself. If you can't give 100% if you're not at 100%.
I think I'm constantly running at a flat 75% right now. So we've got Zach below me.
It is Zach. Wow. Yeah, I'm Zach. And, well, I play this cutie patootie named First. And he's a Warforged artificer. And I love him to death. He's my favorite in the whole world.
I'm telling your fiance.
I mean, she probably agrees.
Oh, well, I mean, I love First, but I'm not engaged to you. And I'm going to be bitter about that until I die, Zach. Anyway.
And that brings us to Pond.
Oh, hi, it's me. I'm Pond. I play Arnott Battle Striker, the human barbarian. I come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of
Ass.
bubblegum. Yeah, I was gonna say ass.
Invented.
Yeah, that's true. It's just mostly just, but yeah, I'm super excited to be here, and I am gonna hopefully not let First die because he's my dancing buddy, and I gotta keep him safe.
Dungeon right now, so
I'm in trouble.
That takes us to Sumner.
Hello, my name is Sumner, and I'm testing my microphone to make sure my decibels are about the same as my team members.
Are they?
It looks like my noise gate is acting up, so I'm going to pass it on to Ash.
all right. Well, that's my husband, Mordecai, and
Hello.
he's not a warlock anymore because, much like marriage, he gave me his soul to resurrect me.
Testing.
I play Thistle, and I eat people, and I'm a paladin, which isn't very paladin-y, but whatever. Get fucked. Okay, I'm done.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm done.
Very nice, I like you.
Very nice.
Wow, I've never met
Dylan,
anyone
who
who's
do
come
you
back from the
play?
dead. I play
Okay.
everyone that's not those 5 people.
I think I got it. Well, maybe 5.
Sometimes you play.
Sometimes I do play Thistle. Apparently, I do a pretty good job playing
You
Thistle.
do a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard Thistle. This is Mordecai. I used to be a warlock, but that is a long time ago. He's a bard tiefling with an attitude from the south. And that is what... Still fuzzy, thank you, Darren. It's probably... We're just gonna roll without... We're gonna roll without filters tonight. We're just gonna use the mute button. Alright. Any better? Do I sound worse? Better?
Sound much quieter.
Sound incredible.
Just quieter.
Sound incredible.
You sound far
I mean, pretty
away.
crisp, just like you're crisp from like 20 feet away, yeah.
You sound like
crisp.
what White Claw tastes like.
Yeah.
Spicy water? It's too
No,
spicy for me.
Someone far away yelling fruit flavors.
Are you using a different microphone? Because you sound
Someone
different
sat in
on
the
the
room next to you and
screen.
thought really
His
hard
Go
about a line.
XLR is dead.
Can you use your headphone mic?
That's what I'm using.
Oh, it sounds
you-
different in our call. That's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
put it in your
I'm gonna.
mouth?
I'm. This is what I've been stressing about. So
I feel
No,
you.
you're fine.
So I will get it fixed. Mordecai's gonna be a little quiet this game.
Okay.
It's
That's
okay.
fine. That's okay.
I just
So-
put him in like a bag, and I'm carrying him around, so he's just very muffled.
It's fine. Without a little
Yeah.
scuff, like what's a good stream without a little scuff, right?
Yeah, if I, it's
okay.
The
First
first
we'll talk for
encounters
everybody.
episode without audio issues.
I mean, if you want, I can just role play Mordecai for you. I'm Mordecai,
no.
devil of water deep and cocky as fuck. Let's get this ball a rolling.
My curiosity says go for it.
So, do we have before we get into it? Do we have any announcements? I know.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my gosh! really?
I am going to go to Moobot at this very second, and I will alert you when the giveaway is ready. But
Giveaway?
if-
What giveaway are you talking about?
if someone will discuss the 24-hour stream this weekend while I
What?
do that, that'd
24
be great.
So
Okay,
long.
listen up, nerds. We have a 24-hour stream because we got 1,000 followers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Saturday, the 24th, 24 hours of us being just dorks. Doing
I
dork
love
Yeah,
it.
we called you nerds. You'll get to see how much of a nerd we are.
We're gonna
Right,
be
be
playing.
there or don't be square.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing D&D and video games, and then like late at night, we're gonna be getting spooked in Phasmophobia because we hate ourselves that
I'm
much.
so ready. I'm so ready to just pee my pants and cry in a corner.
I'm gonna make you stay in the house, Dylan.
Yeah,
Why should today be
do.
any different?
I do. I will cry, but do it because I am like level 70 or something like that, and I've never died because I'm a
I'm a
bubble
big.
blowing baby.
You're a baby.
Yep.
He's a
Uh,
little baby.
Another exciting thing during the 24-hour stream is we will be giving away cool stuff. We will
What
be giving
merch?
away.
What cool stuff?
We'll be giving away merchandise. You like
Whoa.
my hoodie? I like my
That
hoodie.
hoodie
You won the
looks-
chance to win my hoodie, not
That
this
looks so
one, but the
comfortable.
clean one.
I like that it
has never
says
been on
"feh."
my body. Feh. It
Well,
says.
it's the chemical symbol for iron because you're
Thank
tough as
you.
nails, right?
Yes, exactly.
I may have fixed
And we'll
it.
also be
Yeah.
giving away. That sounds a little bit better.
little
Samantha.
better?
We'll also
Yeah.
Cool.
be
Yeah,
giving
sounds
away
Much better.
cool
Cool.
things like this sweet Fateful Encounters tumbler, and also a tank top that I don't have on my desk anymore.
Wait, I thought I called dibs on those already.
Yeah, you did. I'm
I-
sorry.
I
want
Sorry,
the one
guys.
you're wearing.
Look.
Look, I want the
You
tumbler.
can have it,
I
Ash.
can never have too
Um,
many beverage.
And then we're also giving away where we get. Wait, I don't want to. Dylan, what are you?
I'm making
Doing?
more stuff like this. You see this really cool thing? It's a dice box. It's themed after my boy Kuros Tidehunter from the Oblivion Isles campaign. Look, it's all blue on the inside. It's got all my Kuros dice in it. How cool is that?
So
I'll be
fancy.
making them for the characters in this campaign. So there will be a Fame box, a First box, a Thistle box, a Mordecai box, and an Arnott box. And
When you open
bonus.
the Mordecai box, it goes yeehaw.
it goes yeehaw.
Yeet.
Oh, I
For
can't wait for
bonus, there will
someone to
also be a Strahd von Zarovich box.
That
like,
one's gonna be extra
obviously
bloody.
the first box, like you open it up and like
it kills you.
a pistol just pops out.
Yeah.
You know?
Ding!
Like a real Glock or something.
Actually, I got the stuff to make him today, and I got a heart that's like steampunk and got gears on it. And I was like, that's perfect
Nice.
for first because he
No, I
is a
love
sweet,
it.
sweet boy who has probably the most innocent heart of anyone. But he's also a robot.
All right, y'all can enter now into our contest.
How do I do that? How would I enter if I wanted to?
Exclamation point 24.
This giveaway today, is it for merch? Is it for box? What's this
No.
for?
This is for a chance to enter into our mythical melee that is going on in our
That sounds cool.
24-hour
What's that?
stream.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah.
basically, who's in it? Zach, me, and Sumner?
Stamina.
Oh yeah, he gonna die. You get to team up with one of us three, and we get to murder each other.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
Right.
like a 2 versus 2 versus 2 battle royale in a
Yeah.
on stream
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
Well, not us, but you guys. That sounds really cool. And all I have to do is type exclamation point 24 in the chat, and I will automatically be entered into that giveaway.
Shooting
Yep.
Millikers. He's
Wow,
a good
we-
listener.
That was incredible.
So you can join Team Chaos, Team Zachary, whatever your name wants to be, and Team Dumpstat. So Sumner.
Dumpstat. That was my name. That was my nickname in high school because nerds were cool back then.
stop being cool, though.
That is a sick nerd insult, though. Let's be honest.
Right?
It's true.
Look at this dump stat over here.
Dude, in 50 years, that's gonna be like a sick, like completely
Real burn.
real, like unironic, haha burn.
I feel like I just like insulted you, but like didn't mean to.
That's probably an insult in the universe where the RPGers in was it Dark Dungeon, that D&D scare movie? It's like y'all have heard of Dark Dungeons, right? It's a D&D
yeah.
movie. It was made like
Oh.
what 2015 something 12. I thought it was made in the early 90s. It's not. It's actually quite new. It's hysterical. Anyway,
Quite
What,
new.
the movie
You're
or
like-
the comic strip that the movie is from?
the movie.
Oh, the movie's pretty recent, yeah.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Anyway, sorry.
Is Sumner sounding better, or is he just all fucked for everybody?
Decibels are kind of all across the place.
He says he's fuzzy. So
Yeah, I'm fuzzy. It's because of the mic. Yeah, it's for a couple reasons. 2014,
Stop
2015,
breathing.
I was damn close. Just gotta go for it, guys. Sorry.
All right. Well, if that's
kidding, I
all
love
for the
you.
announcements, do we want to roll off to see who remembers what happened last time?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I would like to not do this again.
All right, let's see.
You're here. You were here last time. You don't have an excuse not to.
Well, I got a 16.
Ooh, I got
well.
a 15. Oh no.
Well, there you go.
I'll
Ash.
die.
You don't have to worry about it.
I died.
Hopefully.
I got a 19, friends.
Oh no, it's gonna be me.
Excuse.
What'd you get, Zach?
I got a whole 4.
Oh, boy.
Good, not me.
Previously on Survivor. Faithful Encounters.
Who got voted off the island? Was it the old people?
Strahd got voted off. He sucks.
I actually got voted off because I got kicked into a basement.
I'm
Almost,
actually,
maybe.
before we go into this, I am going to retcon the very, very end just a tiny, tiny bit. You still had spells cast at you. I'm really just going to retcon what spells those were. And I'm going to make you... The first roll is the same because you succeeded and it was the right saving throw. Second throw, I'm going to have you redo. So undo that lightning damage. Anyway.
Okay. Let's see. Where did we start? That's the question I need answered.
You woke up in Vistani
we-
camp.
Yeah.
That's right. We were in Vistani land,
We
aka
spent way too long trying to take a horse.
yes. There was a lot of haggling for horses.
With a man who didn't own the horses.
Yeah.
Hey, man, can I have that car over there? It's not mine. But I want to buy it from you. It's not my car.
Listen, I'm gonna take it anyway. But I'm
That's
gonna ask
stealing.
your
I'll call the
permission.
police on you. Don't do that.
So yes, we argued with a man about not his horses, and eventually we were like, "Yes, we'll hoof it." And so we did. We hoofed it all the way
With our own
to
hooves.
this windmill. But along the way, I believe we had to camp out. Right, once along the way to the
Yes, you camped out
windmill.
once along the way.
Yes, and these wonderful bloody mist thingies came and surrounded our friends and sucked out their blood right through their skin. It was, it's something right out of a horror movie.
Your brand for this campaign.
We
Fair.
managed to dispatch them.
Arnie managed to dispatch them.
Fame first
Royal
and-
we.
You guys all did a lot. Arnie got a lot of final blows, but you guys did.
Yeah.
You guys did. work.
Arnie could
Arnie was
not
good
have
about
done it
chopping,
without everyone else.
Chopping Mordecai up, you know,
Yeah.
is really about that. That's
Yeah.
that's where it was.
Almost killing Mordecai is how the friendship became tighter.
You're not really a member of this group until you almost kill Mordecai.
That's honestly that's true.
It's all about the friends you make along the way.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yep.
argue, but history is history.
Maybe the fateful encounters was the mauling of Mordecai along the way.
Yeah.
So we continued on after these blood-sucking mist clouds were destroyed, and we shambled up to a run-down looking windmill. Well, I don't know how it was started, but there was a lot of accusations about these old women cooking children into pies. I merely offered to repair the windmill, and now it's become something else, and everybody else left after these ladies cook children and pies. And I'm like, well, maybe let's look around a little bit. I'll disguise my actions of repairing this place, and lo and behold, I go to look in the basement, and they did stuff to me. It was real rude.
Yeah, it was really rude. Really, really rude.
I don't remember the specifics of what they did to me now that you're retconning it.
Well, you made 2 saving throws, a wisdom save that you succeeded and a dex save that you failed, and I'm retconning the dex save and making it another wisdom save, so give me another wisdom save. Actually, and while you're doing that, I'm going to read my, because there's some details that were missed that are kind of important.
Is there a map visual for this, by the way?
Yeah. See, I discovered this when I was going through things off stream, well, on my own stream, going through it. But
And you
this
best
was
believe I got
a
16 on
sidetrack that
wisdom
was
save.
entirely not ready.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Important for everybody to know.
On what now?
Oh, there was no audio for a second.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't saying anything important. I was just saying
Yeah.
there's a map.
Yeah, we're back. Sorry, guys.
All right, so here is the map of the windmill. Ha, ha, ha.
It is very dark.
Well, would you look at that?
Vicinity.
Would you look at that? It's
Oh.
very dark. What are you talking about?
Oh, I just meant like in the windmill proper, there's just blackness because of the.
So I put
I'm
you guys on the
outside.
map because you guys need to see things in Roll20, but everyone except First has left a good 5 minutes ago back down the road. So after a night of partying and fortunes read by Madame Ava, the group wakes up in a Vistani camp trying to barter with a man to buy or rent some of the horses unsuccessfully because the man did not own the horses in question. The group set out to Vallaki with the Vistani man named Aragal. Aragal mentioned he was heading back to what you could call the closest thing to the Vistani have to a capital for his niece's birthday. He said she would love a toy from Blinksey's Toys, but Vistani, while able to enter Vallaki, are not really welcome there. To which Thistle quickly offered to buy a toy for him for his niece's birthday, and he happily agreed to pay for the gift. Irina had a moment where she spoke to Mordecai about some romantic advice. She confided him that Vasily was her first love. She first felt feelings of love for him when she was 14, but she hasn't seen him. God, I wrote this horribly. This is awful grammar. I did not proofread this.
Nah, you're fine.
She hasn't seen him in several years, and she's feeling some lingering feelings, but isn't sure if it's girlish affection or what. She recognizes it was a young crush and thought she had outgrown it, but seeing him again has left her with some confusing feelings. Mordecai suggested she explore those feelings. No harm in testing the waters. Making extremely good time, they set up camp just outside the gates of Castle Ravenloft for the night. An unusually large unkindness of ravens, which is what you call a flock of ravens, watched the group from the trees. Arnie and Thistle attempted to communicate with them, but they remained silent. Thistle and Arnie ventured deep into the fog to try to get closer to speak with them. Arnie woke up Fame to be aware in case anything happened since they were going to be gone. Fame tapped into her magics to feel the aura of the forest and sensed several undead and a few fey creatures within 6 miles. Fame went to wake Mordecai up when they were attacked by the mist itself. The mist seemed to take on some of the traits of a vampire and began sucking the blood out of Thistle, Fame, and Mordecai. Arnie recklessly attacked the fog, killing whatever spirit was using the fog to take form, but also damaging Thistle and Mordecai in the process. The group had a restless night after that, but were otherwise undisturbed for the remainder of the night. In the morning, the group, Vasily, Irina, and Aragal set out to continue to Vallaki. Along the way, they saw an old windmill in the distance. Thistle, remembering her fortune that Madame Ava gave her, beelined for the windmill, much to Irina's dismay. Thistle knocked on the door, which was answered by a woman in her late 40s, maybe early 50s, named Ophelia. Her sister came downstairs and introduced herself as Bella. They delivered after a bit of conversation, they delivered a letter that they meant to send to Vasily, but hand-delivered it since he was there in person. The letter read, Vasily, my dear friend. Yes, of course I would be more than willing to help you with such a horrible problem. I can only imagine what those poor dears in Wallachia are going through. You know very well that I had my own bad encounter with witches. Encounters that have left marks on my very soul. Children, orphaned or not, should never have to face such evil. If you find a way to get the little ones at Andrel's orphanage safely out of Wallachia, I'll be happy to house them at my windmill. There's not much room here, but we have beds and plenty of pies to go around. Sincerely, Morgantha. Vasily explained that the woman, that he asked the women who had housed him so many times and earned his trust if they could keep some orphans for a while. The orphanage of St. Andrel had children going missing recently, and Vasily suspects foul play. He plans to get the children out, but he needs a safe place to keep them outside of Wallachia itself. Fame was mighty sus of this whole situation and directly asked if there were children in the pies they cooked. Bella was shocked and offended, asking if she thinks berry, potato, or fruit pies could even have meat in them. Fame saw that Bella was dodging the question and walked out, not wanting to do more business in their house. Irina quickly followed as she wanted to get to the safety of a walled city ASAP. Thistle, Mordecai, Vasily, and Arnie soon followed after her, but first remained behind to help fix up the windmill and examine it. Bella was worried that he would be separated from his friends when night falls and suggested that they do it another time, perhaps if/when they bring the children. First brushed off the concern and just wanted to look at the structure of the building. The upper floors were bare except for 3 beds and at the top and a milling area on the second floor. When he was about to leave, Bella pointed out that the cellar was the only place he hadn't checked. When he opened the cellar to go in, he was assaulted by some magic, brushing off one effect only to be pelted by another. So what's that other saving throw?
It was a 16.
16. That actually fails. You turn into a frog.
I'm a frog!
You're a frog.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
I'm a frog!
Turning into a frog,
What?
Bella picks you up and brings you down into the basement.
Bye, friends. It was nice knowing you.
What?
So.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is he a robot frog or an actual frog?
He an actual frog.
Oh shit! You have skin, boy?
It's his first time
Oh my
breathing
God.
air. How does it taste? Describe the taste of air for me.
It tastes amphibious.
I always suspected it would taste amphibious. So, in this basement, shelves line the walls around the cage you were placed in. On these shelves are various bottles with light of varying colors inside them. The cellar is dominated by a stone slab on the south side of the room. It's decorated with antlers, pelts from deer, wolves, rabbits, and the like. There are many black feathers hanging from the antlers, and an ash wood figure of weeping people holding up an obsidian basin are stained in dry blood.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
This is upsetting.
So, heading to the group outside the windmill, as you reach the road leading to Vallaki, you pass Granny with her cart of pies.
Oh, hello, Grandma. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. How are you, dearie?
Good. We met your weird daughters. I thought they were like, you know how sometimes when like women live together in strange places, you assume that they are like really good friends.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Thank you. Y'all are witches.
What? That was very rude, and after I gave you a free pie.
No, it is not a bad thing. I talked to your
How
daughters.
dare you accuse
No.
us of being witch? Do you know what witches have done to me and my family?
What have they done to you?
The whole reason we can make these pies is because of the lingering magics of the witch that had an encounter with my mother and left their mark on our bloodline.
I learned.
But it
about
has
that
also
from-
made us outcasts from all society. I can go into town and sell pies, but my mother was chased out of town, and I was chased out of town, and I fear my daughters would be as well if they ever tried living in a town.
Ma'am, I told your daughters this, but I understand what you are going through completely. And we have a lot in common. And I understand, and I won't tell anybody, like just loudly announced, but like I won't tell anybody in town.
It's something that is discovered sooner or later. The magics that touch our family are chaotic and hard to control. And eventually something happens and we're outed and called witches. My mother was burned at the stake. I watched it happen. And I don't want the same for my
That
daughters.
sounds very traumatizing. I'm very sorry for you.
It's all right, dearie. This was
will
many
keep
years
your
ago, and
secret from being
I've
found
come
out
to-
because I, as I told them, and I will tell you. Oh.
What will you tell me? I wish to know.
Oh yeah. So I told their daughters that we have a lot in common because these people do not like werewolves, and I am descended from werewolves. So like we have the strangeness happening in common. So I know how it feels to not be wanted places because of what you are, what happened to you.
Well, I'm sorry I snapped at you, dearie. Being called a witch, being accused of such is something of a sore spot of mine. But I must get back to my house and my daughters. They're waiting for me to return with the supplies that I have purchased to make pies again in this endless cycle of making pies and selling them and using the money to buy materials to make more pies to sell them. To get the materials to make.
Are you going to repeat yourself?
I'm sorry. I'll be on my way, dearie. And she pushes her cart up towards the windmill.
Please don't make pies out of children.
Have I noticed that we're missing one of our party members? Can I make a perception check to see if I notice that we're missing
Where's
one of
the
our party
robot?
members?
Give me
the
an insight
robot
check.
Is gone. Okay, I'm decent at insight. Let's see. Ooh, 21.
21, yeah. So you guys have all left, and you knew First was kind of staying behind. So you're waiting at the signpost, kind of at the crossroads where the side road to the windmill crosses with the main the old Svalish road, which is the main road of Barovia. And you're kind of sitting there waiting for First. You give me a perception check.
You said first to perception?
Yes, First.
Oh. Oh boy! Got a whole 3. My little frog eyes don't see anything,
Oh
dude.
no.
Little frog eyes. Well, this is a hearing
Too
thing.
much mucus.
Frogs'
Oh, okay.
ears are they're not the best at catching
There's
sounds.
little holes on the side of my head.
Yeah. But you hear some commotion and you hear yelling, but you don't hear, and you can't make out what any words are. You just hear yelling from the floor above you. When you see the cellar door fling open, and were you there when they met Granny the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Were you there? Okay. So a familiar face, Granny, comes down into the cellar, quicker than you thought an old lady maybe could, and she's her two daughters are following behind her, and she rushes up to the cage and she's like, "Oh, dearie, I'm so sorry about this." She turns to her daughters. You can't just go casting spells on anyone that comes in here. This is how he gets driven out of town in the first place. I'm sorry, dear. They mean well, but they're very protective and cautious, but they mean no harm. And she undoes the polymorph spell and turns you back into your robot form.
Ribbit, thank you.
I'm so sorry, dearie.
Oh,
I'll
no.
make sure that I give them a good scolding. she's like touching your face, like, are you all right? They didn't. They.
Yes, I believe I'm fine. Why was I turned into a frog in the first place? I was merely inspecting the basement.
What?
Give me
Nice.
a persuasion check.
I'm about to get refrogified.
It's probable.
You about to get frogged so good.
Super frog.
Frog, you.
11.
Let's just get you back upstairs and to your friends, dearie. This is.
Sure, I will forget all about this.
Look, we worship the true power of the land in Barovia. It's not common. If people knew that we worshipped the old ways, we would be barred from any towns and have no way to support ourselves. I know my daughters were just trying to protect our secret, but they still shouldn't have done that to you.
I don't believe I saw any kind of secret, but
Good. Well, let's get you upstairs and back to your friends, dear.
All right, moving on.
So
I do want to like just take a like quick cursory glance around to see if like I do notice anything that's like out of ordinary or something.
yes,
This is the cellar or
This is
basement
the
or whatever,
cellar.
right?
So,
Okay.
shelves line the walls around the cellar. On these shelves are various bottles with light of varying colors inside them. The cellar is dominated by a stone slab in the south side of the room. It is decorated with antlers, pelts from deers, wolves, and rabbits, and the like. There are many black feathers hanging from the antlers as well. Ash wood figures of weeping people are holding up an obsidian basin that is stained in dry blood.
You said ash, and my mind
That's-
was like, oh.
I know, dude. Same.
They all just
So
look like you,
that's
Ash.
that's what she was she was referencing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thistle would be like all about that if she knew, like just all up in that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thistle wasn't the one who went into the cellar.
I
was she?
know. I'm sad now. Tell me all about it.
So, Granny leads you up the cellars, up the cellar stairs into the main level. I'm terribly sorry about what my daughters did to you. It's no, you weren't hurt, I know, but still not right.
it is all right. I will not be saying anything, as you have apologized and rectified the situation. I have no grudge to bear, and will carry on.
You have a
You
good
have nothing
heart,
to
dear.
fear from me.
You have a good heart, dear, and she places a hand on your cheek.
Well, I appreciate you giving my friends pies. So, I'd say we were already on a good note.
But if you ever need more, if you ever have trouble sleeping in this dreary land, you just come see Granny, all right?
Most certainly. But can I ask you a question first?
Oh, sure, dearie.
My friends were concerned that there might be children in the pies. Can you answer me honestly? Are there just say that there's not children in these pies, please.
I sell 4 different kinds of pies, only one of which is meat. Would you like to inspect the pies and see if there's meat hidden in all the pies?
No, I just merely would just like an honest answer that there are no humanoid things in these pies.
You think we're witches? We don't eat
Well,
children.
No, listen, you have already, I believe, told us that your daughters told me the story that you were witches, but I am not in I'm not holding anything against you about that. I don't see any problem with that. I just want to make sure that you are not harming others and just living peaceful.
My daughters and I do not eat people. I know Barovians are
again?
very resourceful and eat. I've had lynx before. Bear is very tough and gamey. But that doesn't mean we don't
Listen,
eat each other.
I was merely following up because my friends were very loud about it, and I just want to be able to go back to them and tell them to leave you alone. In a good way. We'll still get your pies and
So
stuff.
run along, dearie. Your friends must be waiting for you.
Okay, well, have a wonderful evening day.
It's about midday at this point.
Have a wonderful day.
She kind of closes the door on you a little bit rudely. Since you might have offended her by suggesting that.
I was. Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine.
I was trying to defend them. Like I was trying to go back with information, but basically like, hey, you know, they're not. They may be witches, but they ain't bitches, you know.
The
Maybe
children
witches.
That
Alright,
should go
so-
on a shirt right there.
Maybe witches,
Stop it!
but they ain't bitches. Let's do it. I love that.
So you make your way back to the crossroads where your friends are waiting for you.
First,
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
friends.
where did you go?
I was worried about you.
Are
Well-
you okay?
I will answer your question with a question. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be turned into a frog?
No, but I'm glad you're not a pie. But I guess you're kind of robotic. You can't be a pie.
I have talked to frogs. Why?
Well, let me tell you,
What?
it's quite the experience.
Oh, reel it back like a second.
I'm fairly certain that, well, I am for certain that I was organic, and I believe my skin was covered in mucus. It was quite an interesting experience.
You got turned into a frog.
Yes, have you ever experienced this?
No,
If anyone had, it might be you.
I can talk to frogs, and they don't have a lot to say. They just have
Exist.
blood.
Oh,
Why?
it's too bad we could have tested the theory that, you know, what if you could talk to me as a frog?
It's so cool.
It's
Why
only
did
a
you get to-
theory if it is tried and tested. And anyway,
No, you were right, fam. You were the science lady.
I am not science lady. That is
No, you-
just.
You know more than me.
I'll go back to being salty over here.
Why are you so
No,
salty? They will eat you.
Why,
If you're
yes,
too salty, you'll taste too good.
why are you emanating sodium right now?
About to start my period.
Respect.
The bears can smell that.
Yes. So we should probably get to the town.
Let's go.
That took me off guard.
Me too, Mordecai.
That took me off guard. I mean,
Arnie
Let's
just
go.
nods,
Voice more the guy.
fully acknowledges the struggle of being an adventurer who menstruates. First, what?
Mm-hmm.
While we're walking, I just wanna. Why were you a frog? I feel we just skirted around the
Yeah,
fact
we
that you
just-
were a frog.
Well, you see,
Yeah.
it's a simple misunderstanding. I was going to inspect the cellar, and I don't know, maybe it was a territory thing. Maybe that, you know, they just didn't want me to see something down there. Well,
a frog's territorial.
yes,
No.
I was then turned into an amphibian and placed in a cage, and then their mother came home. I didn't hear exactly what they were yelling about, but the mother did come and let me out and apologized, but I believe I offended her on the way out, actually trying to get information to defend them because you all were so certain they were eating children, but I do not believe that to be the case.
Maybe they turn children into frogs and put them in meat pie.
Hmm.
And I look at Fame.
I don't know. There was some kind of
Frog pie would not taste
Dude.
bad.
deer antlers with feathers hanging from it, and dried blood. I'm not familiar with the ritual, but it was
They're
interesting
probably
nonetheless.
animal sacrifice or something. I don't know what witches do.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I recognize what that might be? It's a long shot, but
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check if you want.
I'm not.
I wish I
great.
could help you, but I can't.
I know. Oh nope, probably not with a 7.
I don't know. Magic's weird.
I don't
Think
know,
for a second.
man.
I'm like, sounds strange. Anyways, let's keep on.
I'm like,
keeping
would a
on.
nature check tell me what that does? I don't know.
Try it.
All right.
But yes, what a wonderful time.
That
I'm
does
glad
not
that you
sound
got-
fun.
Well, I mean, he got to experience like skin for the first time, so that is probably neat.
But he did,
Yes.
he experienced booger skin.
Yes,
Well, he doesn't
essentially.
know. He doesn't know what regular skin feels like. As far as
What?
he knows, that's what we all feel like.
What if we could ask the witches to turn him into like a squishy person for like a day?
Can you turn him
I'm-
into a real boy?
Yeah.
I would love to be a real boy. Let's go.
This
Oh
is
wait,
like
but
that fairy.
my arm wouldn't transform anymore, would it?
That would probably
Forgive
be
me.
Can we
I
change
would
bodies?
very much like it if we made it to Valaki without any more distractions. Irina
Oh, we're
looks
walking,
kind of to
yeah.
the west, back to Castle Ravenloft. Like, if you wish to go back and speak to those ladies again, I do not mind. But at least help me get to Valaki safely first.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
no, absolutely. Like we'll probably end up back there at some point without you. So
Yes, sorry for the
no.
Detour.
Distraction?
detour.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh well, it's not really my say in the matter. Where the group goes, as long as you've been, I mean, you guys have been hired to keep me safe from Strahd, and that's what really matters, right?
From Strahd and no one else. Anyways, and then Arnie just starts walking.
Yeah, those blood things really sucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
Literally.
I get it. I get because they suck the blood from your skin. I get it.
I was not
that was
making
Vasily. It
jokes.
had like a pause before it clicked with him.
This
Oh,
was just
Vasily.
like over her head.
Yeah. I love
So-
it.
You guys travel for a good like 6 hours. It's getting to be not. I may not 6. It's been we'll say 2 or 3 hours. When along the road you see movement off to the side of the road just a little bit. If everyone wants to give me a perception check.
I do.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. But you know,
I don't know the shit. I don't know the shit. I got an 11.
24.
17.
I rolled as low as possible. I got a 9.
cool. Fame, you notice 6 figures, kind of almost in fetal positions, just off the side of the road.
Immediately, I kind of get guarded and would like to utilize the wand that I was provided of enemy detection. So I kind of
Okay.
just stand there and I notice, and I just like, pull it out slightly to point that
The wand of
direction.
enemy detection detects creatures that are hostile to you.
It does. But I already said it, so.
Yeah. No, this will go off. That'll point at the things. They may not notice you, but the wand tells you that just because they don't notice you doesn't mean they won't be hostile.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Fame, is something wrong?
I am noticing there are figures over there. I am just nervous and jumpy. Sorry. We
Well-
could check it out. There are 6.
Do they seem angry?
Do they seem angry?
No, they're all kind of huddled in a circle, squatting down.
I
So
get
the
my
wand
focus.
indicated that they're not hostile towards us.
They are hostile, but they don't notice you.
Okay.
They're a threat to you guys. They are dangerous, but they're not actively like, we're gonna kill you.
For sure.
You mean to go ask them a question?
Well,
Like,
it's probably
hello?
not the best idea unless we wanted to walk into more combat that we might lose.
Perfect.
That is up to you. I'm always
It's not.
following.
If you continue on the road, they probably will notice you. They would have to be like blind and deaf to not notice you if you
We
continue
could-
along the road.
Go off the road, kind of like around them.
Around the leaf, that's a good idea. We should find another way around.
I might be able to distract him.
With your music.
What else?
I won't hit you again this time, Mordecai.
Gee, how assured I feel.
You look like you feel better today.
I look better.
Arrested.
Feeling about the same.
Sorry. I get a little carried away.
What do you think would get these things attention the most?
Are you going for their attention directly,
Chopsticks.
or are you using some form of deception?
Deception, that one. An illusion of sorts. Actually, no. An illusion.
Just put
I
the
see.
man in the road. Can you do that? Okay, now he's using his mic.
They're asking me to bring my mic closer. It's pretty much as close as it can get, my friendo.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Smile.
worse.
Do we have any idea as to what can distract these things? They like
I could
blood?
distract them with my fists.
Yeah, that's something. But I don't want to attract more or cause a bigger issue or.
We could,
Fair.
I could just casually cast a cloud around us and we could just kind of dash off in another direction. Even if they do or don't notice us, they will notice the cloud. I can
That's
guarantee
true.
that.
It could be like rolling fog.
Sure. That's a good idea.
Or we do both.
Everyone, roll for initiative.
Standing there too long. This is your fault. I blame you, Mordecai.
Well. Took too long, now we gotta fight.
Took
14.
too long. I got a 21.
Rocking
Aaron
that sweet
Orion
16.
redeemed a healing potion
Aw, thanks.
for
Dana.
Mordecai, because he'll
He'll
probably, die.
again.
That's very
What was your initiative
perceptive.
roll?
But not in my hand this time.
Fame,
We'll
what
see.
was your initiative?
Initiative.
14.
Look at these
Mordecai.
guys.
What was your initiative?
12.
That's mine too.
All right. Well, who has the higher 12?
I have 4 for initiative.
That's you.
That's me. Okay.
All right. So, Arnie, you are up first.
Wunderbar.
As you guys get closer, you see these 6 figures are hunched around a dead body, or half a dead body.
Are they eating it?
You
They're
you want
eating
light
it.
perception
Okay.
check or something?
Yeah, I would like to perception check to see if they're eating the body.
Yeah, they're absolutely eating it.
That's
Okay,
my
great.
corpse, I don't know you.
And then
That's
they're
my
gonna eat
corpse.
me.
I know they're
Oh
gonna.
my
So,
god.
as a bonus action, I would like to rage, and then I would like to. Oh, let me.
I will
get
allow
over
it.
here.
I'll
Okay.
allow the rage.
I'll allow the rage. I love it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15 feet right up into the fray because I'm an idiot. And then I'm going to recklessly, Great Weapon Master, attack the one on the left.
All right.
All right, so it's an 18.
An 18 does hit.
Cool. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22 points of slashing damage.
So this one you run up to and straight cleave its head from its shoulders, and it is Dunyan rings.
Wunderbar. And then with my second attack, I will do the exact same thing to the one on the right.
Okay.
I'm going to recklessly great weapon master, so I roll with advantage. No, that's only a 10. I don't think that hits.
Nope, a 10 does not hit. With
All
advantage?
right.
Wow.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 9. So
All right, and you have -5 from master. That's right.
yes. So
All right.
that will be my turn.
Okay, well then that'll bring us to the one you just tried to swing at. So you swung your sword at one, cutting its head right off the shoulders, and then swung it round over your head to attack the other one. But it kind of stepped back. It was more ready for you, and it's going to swing its hand at you. But its hand is the skin looks like it's rotted away, and there's the fingertip bones are protruding from it, making it more of a claw than a hand. And it gets advantage because you recklessly
attacked. Yeah, that's me.
So, 19 to hit.
That hits me, yeah.
Well, you're going to take 5 slashing damage,
Okay, do you round up or down? I can never remember.
half rounded down.
Okay.
So I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I know that's not much against a barbarian, but
Okay, I think I'm gonna...
It's honest work.
I'll just do it here. It's honest work. Oh, that's not the greatest I've ever done. That's a 14.
yeah, that saves.
Okay,
Cool.
perfect.
And that's his turn, so that'll bring us to first.
Oh boy. Well, first produces 3 discs and throws them in front of him. And these 3 discs like unfold and build upwards into exact copies of first.
Oh.
I'm casting mirror image.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I just
So there
assume
are-
they're like CD-ROMs you just throw and then they...
No,
It's actually a laser disc.
Oh no, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1, the spinny tops that predict the illusion, so it's spinning on the ground constantly. That's what
I just thought you were going to stop at Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 DVDs.
Oh, it's a
Specifically.
complete box set of Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! On DVD. Anything else from first?
I guess I'll move a little closer.
Okay,
And my images
go with you.
do exactly the same thing.
All right, well then that'll bring us to Fame.
Fame takes her full movement speed backwards, which is heightened because of the Dread Ambusher being her first turn. So she'll go to the edge of the battlefield, back, just pushing her way through the group, down south, and then she bonus action casts Hail of Thorns on her arrows, and then she aims for the center of the group of flesh-eating monsters. And she kind of takes her arrow and takes a big breath because she never fucking does this. And then she says, "Sorry, Artie!" and lets loose an arrow, which turns into ammunition.
It's okay.
So rolling to hit. It's a nat 20.
Hey, baby!
Sorry, Artie!
This is gonna hurt, but that's okay.
Okay, so that's
I mean,
max.
you're raging, right?
Yeah, I'm raging. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, I do the
Yeah.
Half
max.
damage.
Get my
Already fine.
calculator. We got that. Oh, okay. Plus this, and then the plus of that. Okay. So that is Oh shit. Plus this.
The more times you say plus this, the more anxious that I get.
Juan's just like...
How
This
many
must be
dice
how
are you
Mordecai
rolling? How many
feels.
dice do you need to roll, Jinx? It's just maximum that times
That's what
2.
I'm adding them right now.
Gonna
It
eat
is
this
a lot.
kimchi.
It is 56 damage, and then every single, but only if they pass a saving throw, which is dexterity. They
Okay.
take half.
Ace, make that dex save.
Oh, I
Come
have
on,
advantage
Arnie.
on deck saves that I can from things I can see.
How much damage you said? 56?
56 or halved if they pass their dex save.
That's good. That's a good.
Technically, you can see that, right?
And it's everything. How big is this? How big is this radius?
5 feet around the center of the zombies, if they
Okay.
are
That's
zombies.
everyone.
So
So all of them.
yeah, they
including
all
Arnie.
die.
Yes, bitch.
Half
Cool.
of that
Arnie.
is still more than their max health.
So
Did you
half
make your
of-
dex save?
I did. I got an unnatural 20. So half
What?
of 56 is
28.
28, and then half of that is 14. Because I take half since I saved
Yep.
my dex, and then
Half of
half,
half.
because it's cool.
How-
that
how do
hurt
you
a
look?
lot less. I
Let's
look decent.
Okay.
Fame just saved the group. I
Fame
did.
You sure did.
I'm
Ah!
gonna turn around and like.
I did. I
Jeez.
just said that out loud.
Arnie's
Walking
just got
towards
like
the group.
arrows in their back. He's like, good job.
I will come rip them out of your body if you need it.
Oh,
Arnie.
you can leave them.
Do you need some hands to lay on you?
No, I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine. I hurt Mordecai way worse, so like, I've got at least another 43 points.
Just
Okay, but
walk
this is
up
just
to
an
Arnie
excuse
and
for me to
just
touch your rippling muscles.
rip the arrow that hit you out and be like, I'm going to need this. I'm sorry. And I just kind of and put it back in my
Okay.
like flick it off and some blood.
Flick the blood cell.
Put it back into my sheath, whatever that's
Wipe
called.
it on
with
Arnie's
that-
coat.
With that, we're going to take our first break.
Wunderbar.
So don't forget, guys, you can type exclamation point 24 in the chat to enter the giveaway to join us for a dope PvP, Dungeons and Dragons.
It's gonna be
Oh
a good
yeah,
time.
it is.
Siren, would you please check this door for me?
Yeah, it's a door. I've seen one.
No,
I've seen
it's on the
before.
other side.
On the other side.
What the fuck?
She opens the door and gets stabbed by spears.
Laura's happy.
She has been stabbed by spears. She's still very much alive.
And the light from a small opening in the top gets magnified through lens, and points directly on the pedestal. And the pedestal itself just begins to melt into creating a 5-foot wide pool of molten cheese,
this
submerging
fondue?
your feet into a steaming blended cheese dip, but ultimately untouched,
Nachos.
unmelted, steaming blade hilt. And the brilliantly golden orange blade is just shrouded by the steam. And the hilt peers through as if it's to invite its wielder. Mmm.
Soft wieners, nice and soft, and money ragged wieners. I'm gonna stop.
What is happening?
That's a great way to start the show. Welcome to Faithful Encounters, guys. We're live.
Hi, it's us. I really. Maybe you guys heard Dylan singing.
Oh, they absolutely did.
I hope they didn't.
1000%.
Oh,
Excellent. I'm so glad.
oh.
More singing. No, I've been. I've
He's been banished.
banished from singing on stream.
Bottle shock.
Bottle shock.
Yes.
That's a peculiar name. But let me get the door for you.
And Abel opens the door for everyone.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
I
Your
don't think him. I
politeness is
stride past
shocking.
like he did what he was supposed to do.
I tried a joke. Did you get it?
That's very good.
Do not laugh at her. She make no funny joke.
Okay.
You will get better one day.
All
I
right.
thought it was funny.
Dog, thank you.
I thought it was wonderful.
Oh no. Don't cry.
Skull is just the epitome of humor.
I truly am. You do not know. And now I am Thistle. Who's this?
I'll
and I
die.
just thought about Chains is multi-classing into Artificer at some point, so he can be a raw Artificer. Thank you to Penguin the Strong for that community gift. Just
Yeah, I don't even know what else I could do with that.
I know.
I'm wrong a lot.
I'm wrong
So,
a whole hell of a lot.
With that, let's Sumner, can you take us to our circle view?
But of course! Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry I ran the intro. Oh no, I'm so sorry everybody. Please forgive me. Oh no.
If it's a symbol,
While our intro is playing, we're going to kind of do an impromptu Q&A. We're going to talk about our thoughts of this game.
Nope.
I am never gonna be good at this game, and I think I hate it.
Hi, Mom. I'm
Hi,
just
Mom.
calling to let you know that your son made it. I did it. No, I'm playing a game on a stream right now, but I said that, and so I actually called you to say that. Okay, next round starting. I love you, Mom. I did it. I called my mom to tell her son made it. Yes?
I see. Where is your superior?
like to speak to you.
Speak to your
I would like to speak to your manager. The sergeant that presides over the child.
Just.
I will rig an explosive.
Inside the city, Chains? That sounds very dangerous.
That's called terrorism, and that's bad.
Yeah, we can't hurt other people. Chains, that's frowned upon, and
We are
generally
freedom
kind of rude
fighters.
to
This
do.
is why it is in an alley where people do not generally go.
Chains, I have a really...
Also, you guys are not letting me finish my plan. You are over here saying, wow, explosives are bad. Wow, Chains, fuck you.
Chains, I have a really neat spell that lets me just throw arrow. Like,
Sorry, Chains, you're right.
do you think that would be less violent than like a bomb? And then we do the rest of your plan, and I don't know anything about.
We could also use my net as I pulled my net.
still doing
my
it,
I can cast spells, you guys. I can cast spells.
Well, I imagine we probably want to
Sabine,
ask some questions
Sabine
first.
interjects and says,
No, Ulitorf and how its roads connect.
roll for history.
God damn it.
At the roll or Jen's mustache?
Everyone's now, apparently. But no, I rolled a
Zach,
6.
we're all your siblings.
Chains,
Yes, I see you with your little baby mustaches.
Stash?
We're all Zach now.
Yeah.
We are
What'd you roll?
Zach.
What'd you roll for history?
6.
Okay. You have never been to Ulitorf
How do you know this?
Well, my friend Thistle, you see, came to me on a hillside just this morning. And I was saying, hey, it's just Thistle. What's she doing here? And she approached me, right? And I was like, Thistle, what are you doing here? And she said, there was going to be a honey festival, and then she gave me bacon. And then I took my little toesies, and I just whoa down the hill. And I told
First
you
off-
immediately.
First
what a
important
child story.
The most important question that I have for you, Tiny Bear. Do you have any more of the pocket bacon?
No. Anyway, so the honey festival.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
He's
waving
like,
at
she's
me
actually
even.
waving.
So we'll say you're slicing at one of the ones that was running towards the back.
I mean, it's piercing damage, but yeah.
Yes.
Give it a stab.
Stabbing at them. Well
I
done.
start barking.
When you do that, Picasso goes like that, and I
really
start
hope
barking
Picasso
too.
joins in.
So I want to start barking if y'all are gonna start barking because I can't just have dogs around me not barking.
Eventually, I lose the impulse to not bark, and I just like every once in a while let out like a very dainty woof, woof.
A boof. A boof.
I imagine the whole Pugmire just uprose. Just sorry.
We win.
All right. That
like Just start running at Thistle.
I'm gonna like try to jump in front of them. I don't know what's happening.
Are you trying to like scare her, like intimidate
To
her?
distract her from
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused.
Does it work?
No.
You just keep yelling at people?
Yeah.
So then I stand next to her and I start going loudly, "Have you seen a cloaked man?"
Have you seen a horse that speaks common?
People are like are like going around you.
I will
There is a
give you a gold if you have
I put
seen
my arms
anything.
out like a T and I just am like blocking people.
Is it sad? Is it sad that the robot is more personable than anyone else here?
Dude, I was
Robot is more
just thinking
personable
that.
than the entirety of Team Girl Squad.
Babe, you're supposed to be the sane one.
You're right. She comes
Dude,
back. Did I give you some nerve?
Go.
And we're live.
Welcome. Hi, I'm here. It's me, your boy.
We've added to the Goyle squad.
I am a pretty lady now, as you can see.
A pretty lady.
Lots are the envy of many.
Jesus.
My hair. No. What have I done?
Thank you, husband.
That's what happens when you're
What?
cocky, Dylan.
We're live right now.
Yeah, we are.
Hi, husband. Your fan just popping out.
Also, you haven't been especially forthcoming.
and we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back. So, Fame just destroyed 6 ghouls in one attack.
Fantastic.
I did it.
It did thing. Let go.
It's great when she's not the DM and she crits.
Yeah. True.
It's nice, yeah. When she said I crit, I had this like guttural reaction at first.
You're like, no.
That's not good.
No, please. No.
No, please.
Whistle.
So, 6, 7. There are 7 dead bodies on the ground.
I want to go look at who they were eating.
Well,
Just,
it's the lower half of a person, so you can't really tell who it is.
Did they have really cool jeans?
Can Mordecai though? I'm just kidding.
Mordecai, you recognize these cheeks.
Well,
I'm kidding.
looks like this person's been clapped.
I remember this cake.
Can I do like an investigation check on the things that are dead to see if I recognize what they are?
Give me are dead?
Yeah,
Or
I
what
mean
they
like what they are. Like I know they're dead,
Give
but
me
like
a religion check.
Are they
oh,
dead?
I'm not.
I'm not
let's
good
see.
at that either. It's okay. And
You're
I'm a paladin.
paladin.
I know. I don't. I am a forest person.
That's fair. I don't know what they are. No idea.
No, they're
7.
look like rotting bodies that came to life.
Okay. I kick one, and then I say very loudly, "These look like rotting bodies that came to life."
I want to
What it-
sniff them.
Sniff it.
They smell rotting.
This is bad meat. You don't want to eat that.
Okay, I will not eat it. Thank
do
you.
Do not eat that. That will make you sick. The dead man probably, or woman, I don't know. He has no upper half, and I'm not taking his pants off. But I don't. How like is that one edible?
I mean, they seem to have been eating it.
You could eat that one though. I mean, I wouldn't eat after them because you don't know what they have. I could eat it because I don't get sick, but you know.
I eat dirt.
I eat dirt.
I eat dirt. I think I will pass and go for some snacks in my bag. But we should probably definitely get out of here before more of these things pop up.
Now, don't judge me, but I'm gonna look inside its pockets.
That was what I was going for. That is why we are on same page and we are married.
That is why?
I suppose I'll give you a finder's fee.
The only reason, because we know we snoop.
Where are the snoopers? I'm sorry, I'm trying something new.
Making jokes is not new for you.
So,
No.
So I imagine while we're investigating and stuff, it's going to take a lot longer than a minute after that fight. So basically, after a minute passes from placing my clones, their little like power sources on their back burns out, and they just kind of like topple over.
No, bye clones.
They were like real clones? Like, I thought they were holograms for some reason.
No, I threw the discs down, and they just kind of like
Popped up.
transformed. Yeah, it was like a pop-up.
Oh, I imagined it was a hologram.
Yeah, me
No,
too.
they weren't.
That's
They
why I
weren't
was like,
holograms. No,
DVRs.
because they can still take hits.
Oh,
First,
that's cool.
teach me how you do this. I am intrigued by your mechanical prowess.
Oh, someone who wishes to learn.
Oh no, don't do that! He won't stop talking! As
It's
we're
too
rifling
late,
the
I've already
pockets.
done it.
So Mordecai, give me an investigation check going through the person's pockets.
Yes, sir. 18.
Jen, what did you do?
You find 2 silver and 18 copper.
2 silver and 18 copper in the form of coins, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, in the form of slaps
okay.
to the face.
Alright.
And all of a sudden,
You
a
find
tiny
money
gold
in the
pops
form
out
of money, I
pocket.
assume. Yes, in the form of money.
Well, it's
those-
silver. If you said no, in the form of daggers, I would be like, ooh, instead of.
No, those pants were a mimic.
Oh.
Yeah, you took 2 silver, 18 copper worth of damage as it bit onto you.
Flat bracelet.
Well, I don't recognize anything in here. Nor do these cheeks look ring any bells.
Perhaps we should move on in case any others are nearby.
Yes. Let's keep going.
All right.
This is bad meat.
So you
I'm
head on
surprised
for,
to hear you say this.
You head on for several more hours. The sun begins to set. You're still a good maybe day away from Vallaki at this pace. You guys are making really good time, but it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
Things.
I heard that somewhere.
Yes, is this from Great Bard? Yes.
I think it was just Dave.
Great Bard, you talking about me?
Did you sing it the long way to the top if you want to rock and roll?
Long way to the top. No, that's not me.
Okay.
Doesn't sound that great.
Who the fuck is Dave?
He's not here, man.
Okay.
So you guys gonna set up camp? What's the plan?
Yeah. Fuck you, Zach. Yeah, we can set up camp.
Okay. So everyone subtract 1 round of rations. Unless someone wants to do like foraging or something.
I could go hunting. For
So
everybody.
would you like a companion?
Yeah, you can tell me you are good with arrows, and I am good with face, mouth, daggers.
That is interesting. I'd like to see
Okay.
your hunting style from afar, from very, very afar.
I have 2 ways of doing it, but do you want to see the frightening way?
I would
Okay,
like
got
to
it.
see the frightening way at least one time in my
Okay.
life. I'll stand in this tree.
While you're out, Mordecai's making himself very comfortable at the camp. While you're out, can you get me something? I like haunches, like something like a deer, or maybe a moose of some kind.
Yes, we know you are an ass man.
I'm a thigh
I will
man.
find you something.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it. Thank you.
I will find you something to eat.
Fantastic.
I'll bring him back a pocket full of rocks. Does anybody else have any requests?
So Thistle
Yes.
and Fame, give me survival checks.
Did I do with my good die? It's gone.
17.
No.
Hey.
Oh no.
It rolled a nat 20 and then
It's on. It's
dissolved.
somewhere on my desk. The black die is on the black.
Oh no, it's blending in.
That's the worst.
Camouflage.
Okay, I have to use my pink one. It's not as good.
Roll
as
for
mine.
perception, Jen.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, survival. You said. Unnatural 20 then.
Nice.
All right. Between the two of you, you guys catch an adult female deer.
It is a doe.
A deer.
A deer? No female deer?
Female deer?
Where did you come from?
I'm very sneaky.
Where are you three?
I am sleeping.
Well, Thistle, I will cut this if you wanted to go, I don't know, bite some. I don't know what you would do. Just. Anyway. I just, like, jump down from the tree and begin cutting and draining the deer. Oh, no.
You could just eat it with your teeth.
Why would I? It's not Thistle, I'm not you.
Well, she does it.
No, Jen is crying because hunting is.
Okay.
Feel it.
She's not wrong.
So, you guys skin this deer, drain it of its blood, pull out all of its internal organs, so that you can have nice, clean. I'm sorry, I had to get graphic for you, Jen. So you clean the deer, you harvest the meat from its body, and bring it back to camp.
Can I keep its heart?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
The confusion. Yeah. I guess.
I was shocked, and I was like, "Wait, why?" And why am I asking this question? It's this.
Why?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out when we get back to camp.
So you guys make it back to camp, and you don't have to use rations because you guys rolled really well for your survival checks.
As we come back into camp, I'm holding this heart in my hand, and then I want to wander over to Mordecai, and I hold out. I got you this heart.
Mordecai's talking to first at this point. So I was saying to her, "Oh my God, what is that?"
It is a deer heart.
Why now? What is this for me?
Yeah, it is my love for you is like deer heart.
Aww.
Not beating.
I think that was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. And I don't even taste sweet.
I'm touched.
You need to take a bite of it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you need to just bite him.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, honey.
No, you need to.
Or else what?
You will make the angry monkey god mad. Just take a bite of it.
There's a monkey god?
Oh my God, just take a bite of it.
You good? Can I? Oh God, this is a roleplay pickle I'm in right now. Can we do competing persuasion and/or intimidation versus my
Do you really want me to
constitution?
intimidate you into that?
Honestly, yes.
Arnie's just sitting here watching
versus
waiting.
Constitution?
I got a 9, so have fun with that.
No, not Constitution.
8.
Wisdom save.
8.
You eat it.
I'm like, Mordecai, I'm not doing it, and you just give me this look, where it's like a cross between puppy dog eyes and I'm actually gonna kill you. So I'm gonna let you figure that one out. And he
Slowly lift it to your face and kind of poke you in the chin. with
Push
it.
it into his lips and just if he opens his mouth, it's going in.
It's still warm when it hits his
Yes,
lips,
Yeah.
and he's looking around for the best part to eat that won't destroy him, and he just takes a nibble off of one of one of the chambers.
I almost imagine Thistle actually just pushing it into his face and
Yeah,
just timidly hit.
I just shove it in there.
You open your mouth to take a tiny bite, but she's pushing it, so it just
You got blood all over your face.
Mouth. Yep.
I spit most of it out, but I clearly ate about half of it.
It's very gummy.
I'm still chewing on it. I'm trying to get the skin of it out, the outside of my gums. Thank you.
Yeah, I take a bite of it myself and just wander off.
Like an apple.
You start eating it like an apple, yeah. All right.
That looks disgusting.
Yeah, I lost my appetite.
Yes, that was very a lot.
Yeah, you chase love wherever it goes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. You know what the young ones say nowadays, you only live one time.
That is correct. And
YOLO!
You try.
YOLO.
YOLO, that's what the children in Valaki have been saying.
You only live
Interesting.
one time. Hope that catches
Because
on.
Thistle has managed to do it twice.
Oh, that is right. Wow, how did I forget that? I want everyone to give me a perception check.
Okay.
That one. I am.
You are
horribly
very
distracted.
focused on just like, I feel like there's skin on my gums from this heart.
I'm actually trying to find. I'm more so looking around to find a place where I can vomit without her noticing.
Got an 8.
Got a dirty 20.
14. I'm also going to collect the deer bones when we're done with them.
I got a 21.
All right. So, who got an 18?
8.
8. What did
I got
first
a
get?
14.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard 14 and 8 and together, and I was like, someone got an 18. There was a 21 and 20, and then an 18. No, it was 8 and 14. All right, so Arnie and First, you hear the sound of rapid hoofbeats approaching your direction from the east.
So are we in the middle of the road?
I imagine you guys kind of like got off the road, but like just off the road. It's like you're off the beaten path, but you're not like in the woods.
Okay.
Like within eyesight of the road. Right
Well, like not even that. Like you're just like, you're on the sidewalk so that if a car
okay.
comes by, you're not going to get run over.
Okay. Has anyone set up their tent yet?
Yes, of course. It is done already. Do you not see this?
I'm sorry, I'm not very aware of things most of the time. There are people coming on horseback, and I think.
Oh, but I just set this up.
I think we should put Irina in the tent, though.
Oh,
Yes,
fine. Okay, get in
that
there.
is a good idea. I also hear the hoofbeats approaching.
Yeah, First and I are on the same page. See? Good job, First.
Also, to you, yes.
I can pull the horse in front of the tent and kind of hide the tent even further.
I can put the trees on it
Yes.
and leaves.
Wait, are you talking like an actual, like you're gonna move an actual tree?
No, I
or-
meant branches.
Okay.
Vasily speaks up. That might collapse the tent if you lean a fallen tree on the tent. It might.
I meant like branches and leaves and.
I think having her out of sight and a large Aragal's large horse here blocking the way should be more than enough, I believe.
That is fine.
I like the branch idea for what it's worth.
Thank you. I like the support.
I would have eaten that heart. And then I'm gonna sit down, but I want to face the road from where the fire is, and I want to just have my axe across my lap. And can I hold a ready to action that if someone becomes hostile, I'm gonna attack them?
If you give me a bit more description on become hostile, what do you attacks you or?
No, so I'm gonna sit next to the fire with my axe across my lap, and I'm gonna try and look as non-threatening as possible. But I'm going to be ready that if someone comes into our camp that's outside of our party and becomes aggressive, I will attack them.
Okay.
I don't care if it's verbally
I
aggressive,
needed,
physically
a
aggressive.
little bit more
Yeah, no, you're fine. That
definition
makes sense.
on what hostile you meant.
Any form of aggression, whether it is verbal or physical, I am
Cool.
going to behead them.
Gotcha. So you sit on the campfire, axe in hand. You're kind of pretending to sharpen it. It doesn't need to be sharpened, but you're whetstone grinding it. And the hoofbeats begin to get closer, but you don't hear them from the road anymore. They were coming from the east, and you assumed it was the road, but now you can tell it's coming through the forest itself. After a few minutes, you see an image in the distance in the fog forming of a horse in full gallop with a rider on its back. When it comes into view, you see that it's a skeletal rider galloping along the road on a skeletal, not the road, along the forest on a skeletal steed, and it runs right past you.
Damn.
Greetings. Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right then. I'm just gonna
Is that normal? Wait, I shouldn't ask that. Anything is normal here. It's a weird.
Well, it's
rotting-
not normal. I'll say that much.
Oh, okay. So it is. It is.
I can't say I've ever seen. I've traveled along these roads many times, and I can't say I've seen a skeleton riding a skeleton horse before. But
that was a cool horse.
it's not out of the realm of possibility from the things I've seen.
How is it kept alive? I ask from like the back.
What was your question?
How is it kept alive? This horse.
Well, Vasily, well, there are many dark powers in Barovia. Could be a powerful curse, could be just a simple will to complete some task, could be the powers of the Strahd himself could have kept this horse animated, and its rider.
Okay, well.
Tell me, does this also give the rider and horse, the animation, because they don't have muscles? How are they to move the bones without muscles?
I am afraid I'm not well versed in the magical ways. I'm not sure I can answer that question.
First, we will find somebody who will answer this for you.
Excellent.
I'm also curious about this because they do not have the sinew parts to keep
Yes,
the
how
bones together.
do they move? It does not make sense to me.
We will find somebody who understands this magic.
You have to find
and then
somebody
we will
who
learn
maybe
that magic.
has studied magic before or has a better understanding of how it works. It's
We
more
could
than
ask the old lady.
Look, if you need books and finances taken care of, I'm your guy. But I've never really dabbled in the arcane arts.
You know finances?
Yes, it's what I do.
Oh,
I
would you
help
like to work at our bar and do our finance paperwork?
Well, I have a job. I help.
Do you want a new one?
Where is your tavern? I'd be willing to travel there from time to time to help you the same way I do the Burgomasters.
It is in Waterdeep.
I do not know where that is.
It is outside Barovia.
It's about 1,000 miles out, and I'd give you all the paperwork, but gosh darn it, I lost all of it.
You realize we cannot leave Barovia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you will die if you try.
Ah, the fine print.
You know what they say, my friend. The large print give it, and the small print take it away.
I don't remember signing this contract.
Metaphorical, my metal friend.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry.
I love it.
So, you guys camp out for the night, and you guys each have those dreams. Not the same dream, but you have dreams again. Mordecai, you again have a dream where you feel very powerful, feel in control, only to look up and see that your arms and legs are on strings. Up above you is the shadow of the devil you made the contract with, making you dance, play the songs that he wants you to play. You burn the chords, the strings, but you just fall lifeless to the ground, still conscious but unable to move yourself. Thistle,
yes.
You only your dreams are only of the color red and deep howls.
I howl in my sleep.
That's all. You just and you start like moving your arms and legs. Fame, in your dream, you are in a dungeon. You are not in a cell, but you are underground, passing by many cells. And you feel like you're looking for something. You look in a cell and see nothing. Look in another cell, maybe see a man, bushy beard, and what's the word when your muscles don't even work anymore? You're so emaciated.
Atrophied.
He's emaciated and his muscles have atrophied to the point that he can't even move. You keep looking through these cells, searching for something, but you're always left empty feeling. First, you don't dream. Unfortunately, or I would give you a cool description, but you don't dream. You're still conscious, kind of. Arnie, you have a similar dream to Thistles. You hear howling, but all you see is fog and trees. You keep thinking you see movement out of the corner of your eye, but as you look, there's never anything there. You feel like you're being watched by something that's always just at the corner of your vision.
I panic and thrash around in my sleep, which is just very apparent from where I'm at by the fire because I don't have a tent.
All right. But you guys all get the benefits of a long rest and you wake up the next morning.
Hooray!
Mordecai sleeps in.
How long do you sleep in for?
Until someone forces me.
Shall we move on without Mordecai?
No, hold on.
He might not survive if we leave him like this.
I am joking.
I put the deer head. I put the deer head in his bed.
Oh, how
and then I kick him. Get up, and then I walk off.
He smells the head. Oh, Thistle. And he puts his arm around it. And he wakes up. I'm up. Thistle. Why?
Well, I did not do that. That was the skeleton horse.
Arnie? Did you put this deer head near me?
First off, I'd like to say I have never removed a deer's head from its body in my entire life. Second,
I believe you. Implicitly.
You have a tendency to fix me up a little bit when I'm down, and I already feel killing you, so I have zero reason to have put a deer head in your bed.
Alright, the solid alibi.
Just because I think your wife is ridiculously attractive does not mean that I want you to wake up with a deer head in your bed. I think that might have been your wife.
I think it is obvious that it is Thistle, Mordecai.
Right,
I think you might be experiencing something called jealousy.
No.
First, can you give me the definition of jealousy, please?
No.
Yes.
Just here.
Dial up noise.
Accessing Wi-Fi.
Well,
Sorry, the 5G doesn't work well in Brew.
The definition of jealousy is the state or feeling of being jealous. Who knew?
Mordecai, please do not give me Webster's description. Please give me good description.
Jealous.
Maybe used in within a sentence.
Hey, first, define jealousy.
Jealous.
Defining jealousy. Feeling or showing envy of someone or their achievements and advantages.
Oh, Mordecai.
Achievements!
Jealous of her success.
I'm not even aware of your achievements. How could I be envious?
It's okay, Mordecai. I think you're pretty too. And then I'm just gonna start rolling up my bedroll and collecting all of my items for the day.
He adjusts his vest? That's right.
I don't,
He
Mordecai.
instantly buys it.
Good, that's good, perfect.
Here, just in case you forget what the definition of jealous is, Mordecai.
First hands him a sheet of paper that only he can read.
What? Darn it. What's it written in? Infernal?
It's written in common.
I can... Okay.
Only you can read it, though.
What does it say?
He's got the magic item that lets him write things that only a specific person can.
Oh, okay. So what does it say?
It's literally the definition of jealous.
Why did you give this to me?
And jealous is written very large on the top. It's the title.
You didn't write that. You dot matrix printed it out of your chest cavity.
I had to tear off the edges.
Yeah.
This is weird first. Why did you give me this?
Lars, why did you give Mordecai a blank sheet of paper?
If anything, Arnie, and he points to Arnie really aggressively, is jealous of me and my good looks. I'm the one with the talent and the beautiful wife. Don't act like I'm the one jealous of them.
You think I'm beautiful?
I was not acting this way. I merely was making sure you had the definition, but I did not give him a blank sheet.
He crumples it up and throws it at Arnie.
That is littering.
Mordecai.
I pick it up. Just
because you're Smokey the Bear. I get it.
I feel Mordecai, I feel like there's some unnecessary aggression between the two of us, and I would like to repair it. I have nothing against you, and I have no plans on stealing your wife. I'm simply just...
It's just gonna happen, sorry.
I know how to solve this. I have an answer.
What's your answer?
In my clan, when we had arguments like this, we just fought to the death.
Okay, Thistle, I don't... Honestly, this is not my fight. I'm turning around, and I go and pick up my things.
Can we please get on the road to Vallaki? We're so close. I'm very ready. Be out of the woods.
Mordecai, once we get Irina somewhere safe, you and I need to sit down and have a conversation. I don't plan on ending your relationship, my friend, but if your wife decides to do that on her own, then you should be upset with her, not me.
I completely understand. He takes it for what she said.
Perfect. Because I literally meant it at exactly that. Like
base level. I'm not gonna dig into it. Exactly.
Like yeah, like I'm not being.
He's like,
I'm
yeah.
not being a smart ass.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm not gonna do anything. But if your wife thinks I'm hotter than you, that's not my problem.
Exactly. In his head, that's impossible. So like.
Yeah. So we're perfect. We're good. And then Arnie winks at Mordecai. Like
I just
they do
like
Thistle.
pack up my bags and like lean to Thistle, just like, how do you feel about this triangle that's happening?
I am so confused right now. I'm overwhelmed.
Honestly, same. I don't. Why not me? And then Fame just starts walking.
I watch Fame walk away, and I'm like, oh, I hate to see her leave, but I love watching her walk away.
Oh no!
As First comes and replaces her.
So I hear we're talking about triangles.
Yeah, is it your favorite shape, or do you like hexagons?
Honestly, I can't say you remember, I don't truly know what love is, but I am pretty partial to pentagon.
That is a good shape. But you know what they say, hexagons are the bestagon. Let's block, shall we?
Onward.
As you guys travel
First
along
thinks about that saying, like, for a while.
As you travel along the path, Irina kind of catches up to Fame, and there seems to be a lot of unresolved issues in this group. You guys okay with everything?
Yes.
Good talk.
Are we walking?
This is as you guys are walking in.
Oh, okay.
Just want to make sure we are moving.
Yeah.
So you guys are traveling along the path, and I want everyone to give me a perception check.
Oh, Jesus.
18.
19.
Also 19.
4.
Really thinking about that saying.
Mm-hmm.
First is like calculating
Hexagons
all of
are
the angles.
Well, hexagons do form infinite planes when placed next to each other. They're optimal space-wise. Mordecai, what was your perception roll? I'm
Sorry, what are we doing? Okay, perception roll, no problem. All right.
But pentagons are base 5, which is what a lot of.
I'm sorry, we're still laughing.
Put multiple triangles within the pentagon
16.
that are perfect.
6 triangles makes a perfect pentagon or hexagon. 16. All right, so All right, I know Arnie and Fame got 19, but I kind of want Thistle to find this one, and she got an 18. So, Thistle, you see a mossy standing stone slab, and you notice that it's carved with a wolf on it off the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna just immediately walk that direction without saying anything.
You walk into the woods a little ways to this. I mean, it's still easily eye shot of the road. It's more. It's not the sidewalk of the street, but it's a little ways off, but not too far. This slab stands 4 feet in height and rests on a stone surface bearing intricately carved curls and spirals.
Is it mossy? You said it had like.
Yeah, it's the whole reason like it kind of was looked over by others is because it is so mossy, but the distinct wolf carving on the main slab, not distinct.
I'd like to clear off the moss. Clean it up.
You clear off the moss, and you see with the wolf several human-ish figures, much smaller, kind of carved in a semicircle underneath the wolf.
I would like to walk all over it.
Like to what? Touch it?
I want to touch it. I want to touch it all. I want
It's
to touch
cold
the
to the
wolf.
touch. It's cold to the touch. Like a stone would
Wanna
be if it was in
sniff
a damp, foggy area in the fall.
I don't know what else to do with this weird rock. Going to yell, "Hey, I found this stone. Does anybody like to look at it with me? It's got a wolf on it."
Sure. What do you need me to look
I
at?
cleaned it. I don't know. It's just
very
look
shiny.
at it is nice. Yes.
Yes.
We have passed this. I did not notice it before.
Yeah, it is. I cleaned it up, and it has a little wolf. It has a big wolf and little people around it. How many people are around it?
You see about half a dozen.
Are they worshiping this wolf? Wolf cult.
Would you like me to study it for a moment?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, yes.
I would like to help him investigate.
Arnie just presses their face into the stone.
Add Arnie's investigation check to your roll for it.
He's +4.
Oh, how's a 30 sound?
Sounds like you can interpret that this seems to be some pagan shrine to an entity that seems like it is worshipped as some sort of hunter or predator or something along those lines, but has long since been not kept up.
Are you going to tell me that first?
Yes.
Before I say what I want to do. I want to leave an offering on the floor.
What offering do you leave?
Since I did take parts of deer, I'm going to leave the deer parts that I kind of took while we were cleaning it.
You kind of leave a little pile of deer bones in front of this slab.
And then I want to say a little quiet prayer to whatever this god is, and then, we can go be on our way.
Okay. So you say your silent prayer, and the forest feels very still. After a moment, Irina calls out from the road, Are we moving on now, please? Aragal chimes in. Yes, my niece's birthday is tomorrow. I need to be there today to get her presents ready. Can't really dawdle much longer.
So impatient. Goodness. And then keep walking.
And then,
Well,
we can go back to the road.
Arnie, if you were being hunted by the devil himself, you might be a little nervous to be so... She looks around the forest. Exposed.
I mean, one, how do you know I'm not? And two, have you seen, like, did you see what Fame did to those creatures?
And technically, we travel with the devil.
That is also true. We technically travel with a
Point
devil.
at Mordecai.
Present.
So...
Not the devil I was referring to, but...
Rude, but point taken.
I don't want to be rude, and I want to respect whatever it is. She's gesturing to Thistle. Whatever it is you were doing for your religion or whatever, but...
I've eaten a human heart before.
That was a deer.
It was Wait, what?
It was a deer.
I thought you were giving me special powers.
No.
Then what was that
Offer me
for?
dear powers.
That was my love for you in the heart, because hearts represent love.
Oh, you're so sweet. Disregard me. Sorry.
Let's
I
go.
mean, he has eaten people before. And then I just walk off on the trail.
Wait. Yeah. Things are lying.
Yeah!
So you continue down the road. In the evening, you see in the distance a wagon traveling at the same direction as you along the road.
Since we saw that horse and skeleton, I'm kind of a little paranoid now.
That's fine.
I look over at Arnie and be like, there's a wagon.
Wagon, got it. And then I'm gonna just, like, walk with my sword in my hand, you know? Like, not nonchalant, but trying to be. And then I'm gonna pass the wagon knowledge to everybody and be like, we need to keep an eye out, circle around.
You pass the wagon, you said?
I will
No, I point out the wagon.
Point out, okay.
And then, like, as we're walking, I want to try and get everyone to form, like, a protective circle around the weaker members, i.e. the NPCs. Irina, and I don't really care. The only one I care about is Irina, keeping her safe.
Okay. So, you guys form a kind of a protective circle around Arugal, Vasily, and Irina as you get closer to this wagon. As you get closer, you see that it's not pulled by a horse, but it's pulled by a giant boar.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a pig?
Yes, it looks
That
like
is-
a... Do you want me to talk to it?
It is the largest I've seen.
You should talk to it. Fame, come look at this pig.
And perhaps we should talk to the driver before the creature. It would
Sorry, but
be less rude.
apparently married to a pig. Thistle.
Oh yeah, the milk Tom, or what the fuck was his name?
What do you want me to do with the pig? It's a pig.
Ooh.
It is technically a
I think we're in our. We're in our Tides of War.
I think you might be correct.
Yeah.
There we go.
I am first, the dungeon master.
I don't want to talk
There
about
we
it.
go.
So you see this boar.
So as you I guess there was talk of talking to the driver and the boar, but are you guys approaching? I don't want to assume anything.
I have been asked to approach, so I will approach the boar.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
So you guys get closer to this rickshaw wagon, and you see kind of an older lady sitting in the driver's seat, but not holding the reins. And she looks over at you. I imagine Arnie is kind of taking point in this encirclement. And
sure.
I mean, however you guys want. That's just correct me if you guys would like to do anything different.
I thought Arnie, possibly Fame, and Burst were walking up to the thing or the carriage to talk with whoever. Well, everyone was encircling. I don't
And
know.
then Thistle tries to talk to the boar while we try to talk to the human.
Okay.
Yeah, can't speak with animal.
So
Mine takes 10.
the lady. Oh, Well, it's nice to see you. And, who might you all be? She says as she's still just sitting in the driver's seat but not holding the reins, and the boar is pulling at a nice, steady pace along this road.
I'm Steven. I am remarkably interested in your boar. What's going on?
Oh,
with
you mean
that?
Toady?
Toady.
Toady's a good boy. He takes care of me when I need to travel along these roads.
Huh.
Toady, what is your real name, if you have one?
It is Toady.
Oh.
My lady Greenteeth has named me so, and I take great pride in protecting her.
That is so sweet of you. Does she talk to you often?
Yes.
Do you talk back?
Yes.
Does she understand you?
I'm not sure.
Do you have anything that you would like me to relay to her?
Only that, I'm very proud to pull her cart and protect her in all that she does. It's my great honor.
Kind of lean back and say that to Miss Greenteeth.
Oh, my dear Toady, you're my brave knight, aren't you? And she like pats him on the butt because that's what she could reach, I guess. I started that sentence without thinking about where she was sitting logically, so she pats him, and he kind of gives a snort of like satisfaction. I'm sorry, miss. Did you just talk to my Toady as animals do?
Oh yes, I can talk to animals.
You're not one of the druids, are you?
No, I am a paladin.
Oh, okay, excellent. Well,
Why, do you have problems with druids?
They're not my favorite people.
Why?
There's many dealings with, because they practice a form of druidity that is a corruption of nature. It's not what it was, not at its roots. See, nature is something that works itself out in the end. It's not something you can bend to your will and make it do as you please. Forgive me, I am a bit passionate in my, sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. Call me Jenny Greenteeth. I run, a little an herbalist shop outside the south gates of Vallaki. And you are?
I am Thistle, and that is my husband, Mordecai.
Hello.
Thistle, it's lovely to meet somebody who seems to enjoy nature as much as appreciate nature, I'll say.
Yeah, I like nature. I was born in it, and I did not understand cities. But if there are druids doing terrible things, then I will murder them for you.
Would you? I can't ask you to risk your life in that way.
Don't worry about it. I have died before. It's no big deal.
Well, if you are still here, that's a miracle. And I would rather you be here. It's so rare to find somebody who appreciates the wilds.
I agree. In every sense of the way.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? We found these, you might know, it was like the stone thing with like moss on it, and it had a wolf and the people around it. And I cleaned it off and left an offering.
You really do appreciate the old ways, don't you, Thistle?
I don't even know what the old ways are here, but I appreciate nature in all forms.
Can I make an
the
insight
old ways,
check?
the oldest of ways.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Can I make an insight check while I'm listening to them talk, just to see if
absolutely.
I feel like she's being like dodgy or weird or lying about something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Take her pig.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her pig. Ooh, 19.
This boar is like the size of a horse. 19. She's. So you're trying to see if she's dodging questions or.
No, I'm just trying to see if she's acting like, especially about like the druids, and like then like she made the comment about like being really into the old ways, and I'm like trying to suss out if she's more than what she seems.
you don't feel like there's any threat or malice or anything behind it, but
Okay.
she seems like a very wise person who might know more than someone, any random person in Vallaki. I mean, she how much, I don't know, but I mean, you guys are just having a conversation. She doesn't feel like she's hiding anything, if that's also what you're kind of looking for.
A little bit. I'm just trying to see if I trust her, but
She
I'm
does not,
letting them.
it does
talk
not
to
seem
her.
like she feels like she's guarded, right?
Okay.
She's not wary of you, and she's not like, which is something you've not really experienced in Barovia, is somebody who's not at least somewhat on their guard.
Okay.
Excuse me, did you mention the old ways?
Oh, yes.
We've met a group of women who also spoke of the old ways.
They're not very well received by most people in towns. It's not kosher with their religions of the Morning Lord and this Lord and that Lord, but no entity can really control nature. That goes beyond its primalness. It grows and it lives on its own. That's what's so beautiful about it. Even a dreary land like this, life flourishes.
It is weird that there is no sun, but yet the plants are alive. So yeah, that is a testament to nature, I do believe. But if you want me to deal with these druids, I definitely will.
Thistle,
She's pretty good
I
at
don't
dealing
want you
with
to go
things.
getting yourself killed.
Oh,
But if
don't
you-
worry, I will be fine.
Well, if you find yourselves deep on beaten roads, I might I have some friends that run a winery. The Wizard of Wines, have you heard of it?
Maybe. I think we did.
It's a winery. It's very far to the west of here. And I haven't heard from them in quite some time, and I really suspect the druids the worst might have befallen them.
What would these druids have done to them?
They have a tree that is an unholy creation of nature. They twisted nature to try and bend it to their own will instead of just being part of it. And now this tree lives off of corpses and blood.
That does not sound good.
I don't think I like this tree.
I don't either.
I don't either. But it's far beyond me to fight the druids and their tree and their corruption and...
Even with your big toady over here, and I just kind of pat Toady.
As you kind of praise Toady, he gives he tilts his head up a little bit and snorts, kind of yeah.
He likes that.
Oh, I want to give
Thistle,
him
I'm
more
hesitant to even
scratches.
tell you about this. I barely know you, but I don't want to have somebody put themselves in danger that I've just met, let alone my sweet Toady. Mordecai, you're muted if you were trying to say something. Okay.
No, I think good. Well, yeah, if we are near there on our trek around Barovia, we will certainly look into it for you. We won't go head first and try to get ourselves killed, but we will come tell you after we have dealt with it eventually.
Well, there's enough death in Barovia already, so keep yourselves alive. Keep that head on those shoulders. If you do happen to handle the druids, come see me again.
Okay.
I'm still scratching Toady because I have fallen in intense, deep love with this giant boar who's very sweet. And I'm
Arnie,
just
isn't Toady the sweetest? I love this boy.
I imagine that I'm scratching under his chin and he's got his snout up to the air.
Right
when
under
they
where the
get really
tusks go,
excited. and
the chin
just
where the tusk is right under, so he's just...
He just totally
bit.
turned his head sideways into the scritch, and I'm full
Oh,
blown,
yeah.
just like shaking his whole body with my scritches.
Oh, absolutely. So you share the road with Jenny for a while, and as you reach the Old Svallish Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing sullen mountain bergs surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted on the ground flanking the road outside the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them. Jenny turns to you all. Well, I'll leave you here at the gates. I have to make my way around to my hut along this outside the south gates, but take this, Thistle, and she hands you a wooden coin.
I take it, and I
You
look
see
at
on
it.
the surface is carved pretty penny. Show me, Jenny.
That's cool.
Now,
Well, thank you very much.
I give this to you, but please only use it in emergencies and never indoors.
What does it do?
Just don't use it indoors. And she starts to walk. Toady starts to pull the caravan around the outer walls of this town, leaving
I
you
look-
guys at the gate.
Really concerned. Are we going into?
We can look
What?
at it in a minute.
Okay. Are we in town now?
You're at the gates. Argol also, he's I will probably head off with Jenny, and the Vistani camp is also outside the south gates. So he also hands Thistle a gold coin. If you can make your way to Blinks's Toys and buy something for my niece for me, use this as compensation for whatever it may be.
I just keep getting coins. Okay, do I need to use this one inside or outside?
Inside or out?
Oh, however you please, I guess.
Okay, thanks.
Inside Blinksy's shop is what I would recommend.
All right. Arnie, we must go get the little girl a sword.
Yes, we absolutely have to go do that. Let's go. And like immediately I just put my arm in your arm and like skip off. I'm
right.
so excited.
So,
Why is everybody redeeming the mimic? What's happening?
It's just a thing.
Okay,
Mimic.
just curious.
so you guys make your way into Vallaki. You got a little bit of grief from the guards again, but coming from the west, the east, I always do that. I always
It's
say the
okay.
opposite of
The
the direction
wheat?
that I'm
I do
thinking.
the same
That's
thing.
a good question. Do we hear bagpipes?
No, that's Kresk.
That's gross.
Oh, it is Kresk. Shit, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, we went to Kresk before Vallaki. My apologies.
Vallaki is like the biggest town in Barovia. Kresk
Right,
is
right.
like
That was the big festival thing was going on. That's right.
Yeah.
I got 'em
In
mixed up.
fact, the shops, you make your way to the town square. The shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands of painted wooden boxes filled with tiny dead flowers. The north end of the square stands a row of stocks littered, locked in which are several men, women, and children wearing crude plastered donkey heads. In the center of the square, peasants in patchwork clothes eye you suspiciously as they use cups and vases to draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. Standing tall at the center of the fountain is a gray statue of an impressive man facing west. All around the square are posted proclamations. Let me move you to Vallaki.
I'm just interested in these donkey heads.
I was gonna say there's just like people in donkey heads, like children in
In the
stockades?
stocks. They're in the stocks. Wearing donkey heads.
Children.
Oh.
Children.
Whoa, whoa.
How do they say whoa, whoa, wee, whoa?
I believe you mean wow wow wee wah. It's a common exclamation here in Barovia.
Boy,
Yes,
oh boy.
he's not wrong.
I am not.
Should we stop that?
Yeah, we need to stop this.
What did the children do?
That can't be right.
What did the children do? Do you know? Who are we with?
Well,
Irina.
I have never been to Vallaki, so I cannot say cannot say what may or may not they have done. Vasily, like, they probably were not festive enough for the burgomaster's liking.
What?
The burgomaster believes that if the people of Barovia are happy, then Strahd will be unable to enter into the town. Strahd has not been here for several decades.
You cannot just force people to be happy.
There's the rub, but don't let any of the town guards, or especially, do not let.
I will go tell anybody. I do not give
No,
a shit.
you don't want to do that. Don't let Isaac hear you, especially.
I will proudly announce that I am so unhappy right now.
You would be making a mistake, but you can do as you please. I've learned that you are not someone that is deterred by advice.
No, I don't listen at all, is what you're saying.
I just want to get
they
a
are in the stocks
read
for not being merry enough.
on everyone in the party. Are we? Who else is not cool with children being in stockades and donkey hats? Raise your hand.
Arnie, I am not okay with this, but I am also scared that if the people who are willing to put children in stocks, what would they be willing to do otherwise? So I have a morsely of fear at the moment.
I can assure you the children will be released unharmed. This is...
But that is humiliating
It is.
and
You're not wrong.
traumatizing.
I walk away. I'm going to talk to the kids.
Okay.
Okay.
No, stop.
No,
Don't go.
I'll go with you.
I'm gonna stand with Fame kind of back.
Oh, you cut out. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
The
no.
big frozen.
The big freeze.
Alright, so they're staying with Fame. That's the last thing we heard.
Yeah.
First, and Mordecai's gonna follow you, but you're obviously taking the lead.
Just look at Pawn's beautiful face while they're frozen.
I'm gonna take these plaster donkey heads off these children.
Oh god.
Okay. The kids' heads underneath, do you just leave the ones on the adults?
Oh, I take them off everybody.
Okay, I was like, only the kids get to not get
I didn't realize there were
Oh no,
more.
Okay.
They
We
have
can take a
left.
short break.
Yes, short break.
Short break. We'll be back, guys.
We'll be back,
Don't forget
guys.
to type exclamation 24 in the chat if you want to play some D&D with us later. Wait.
Ah!
Okay. I just chatted. Hello, it's me, the Dungeon Master, telling you right now that you can type exclamation 24 in the chat so that you.
Hello,
play some
Pond.
I'm not the DM anymore. I'll shut up.
I'm so sorry, friends. I
It's
don't
okay.
know what happened. My computer
okay.
just froze for a second, and then everything was disconnected.
Unforgivable.
And then everything was awful.
Well, the DM forgives you, so
Roll for
that's all that matters, right?
persuasion. I'm kidding.
Let's roll a persuasion.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sorry, y'all. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna be standing with Fame while Mordecai and First go check out the kids. But I'm like really angry about the fact.
Mordecai is First took the plaster donkey heads off the people in the stocks. The kids look relieved, and oh, thank you so much. The adults are like they take a deep breath of the not in a plaster donkey head air, but then they look a little scared.
Why have you been placed like this, and why were you made to wear these silly masks?
Well, we were declared not festive enough during the last festival.
We're not there.
Please put them back on us, or we might actually be might be executed if you do not put these back on our heads.
I will not allow this. Mordecai.
Yeah.
Since they were not festive enough, perhaps you can play them a tune.
Yeah. Perhaps I should. He's going to begin playing his viol very jovially, but his facial expression is going to read that of, we should have you guys be more festive than everyone around. So if people do find you without your masks, well,
they're in stocks. Like they're being punished.
Well, then we should make the stocks a party, shouldn't we?
Okay. I just want to be sure you weren't like thinking these people were just standing around, like just standing with these masks on.
They put us in a stable. Let's horse around. To hell with them.
Oh god. So you start playing the music, and they're all kind of confused a little bit. I mean, they're sitting there like hands and heads in these stocks, and you're like, "I'll play you a tune. Let's all be happy." And they're just like,
at their visible confusion, that's when Nim and I start like, I'm using air quotes here, performing.
Hype manning it up.
Using hype man things
mode.
to kind of like create, like laughter and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying here.
We're creating ambience.
The kids get over their confusion and start kind of smiling and like chuckling a little bit. It's kind of
Nim and
hard.
I are real silly.
The adults are starting to get a little like panicky. Please put them back on our heads, or we might actually be executed. This is.
Let's see.
Who put this on you?
The burgomaster ordered it. Please.
The burgomaster, huh?
Can we have this conversation with the masks on, please?
Can you speak with it?
Yes, please.
Then by all means.
They like look at you with their hands like, kind of can't. You took it off us. You should put them back on us.
Are they bound?
They're in stocks.
Yeah, no, they're in stocks, man.
Like they're like this.
Like they're in stockades.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, stockades. I'm imagining like stable. Like they're just like willy
they're
nilly.
in stocks.
Oh,
Yes.
they're in stocks. I see.
That's why I was like, they're not going to be like dancing around because they're like.
They could shake their butts.
Yeah, the kids were kind of like laughing
They were-
and
yeah, they
chuckling
were,
and stuff,
like-
but they were
yeah.
like a little bit, not so jovial, but because they're still in stocks and it's uncomfortable.
Will they remember and recognize you if we let you free? Or will we be making things a lot harder for you?
You would be making our lives a lot harder.
Well, donkey head ahoy! And he puts the donkey head back on the man he's speaking to.
Thank you. We'll be released by the end of the day, at the very least, but
Who's the man that locked you up?
Isaac is the one who...
Isaac,
Where can I
that's...
find
and his
him?
men
That's-
forced us into the stocks here, but it was
Where
on
can
the
I find him?
burgomaster's order.
Where can we find that man?
Isaac, he stays with the burgomaster's manor.
Alrighty. Before we go, do you need anything? Water, food? Can't imagine this is the most comfortable position, and I'm not going to leave until you are at least entertained, be that of human requirements.
I think, are you offering to like, are you a male prostitute?
Well,
entertain us with human necessities.
considering you are in no position to reach into your pockets to pay me, no. But if you need food or water, yes.
Well, it is very hot in these masks. If you could draw some water, that would help us greatly.
I'll be right back. Mordecai's gonna run and fetch some water with his water skin.
Okay. Like I said, there's a kind of a crumbling stone fountain that you can pretty easily fill your water skin at.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna do the whole deed of fetching water to each of them that needs it.
Okay. Yeah, and you give each person like a good drink of water. The kids each say, "Thank you, Mister."
Yeah.
And the adults also show appreciation, but not with so polite. They're like, "Oh, thanks."
We're going to go talk to the burgomaster and this Isaac now, as this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Not sure how far you'll get. They make the laws of this city.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but
Did you see our introduction last time we were here?
No, I did not.
Yes, we were.
But it is good you made the introduction because that was the festival. This is the compassionate neighbor, the burgomaster. It's exhausting. He has festivals literally every week. Every week there is a new festival, and it's hard to eat. I'll take a day in the stockades if it means I can just not have to pretend to be happy for a week.
I see. Well, we're going to go have words with them, and hopefully this will never happen to you again.
Before we go, what kind of festival is going on right now? As much as I appreciate helping you guys, I don't want to be next to you.
Well, he like points like kind of around, just take one of the flyers. They will tell you which festival is going on next. I don't know myself right now.
Noted.
It's hard for me to read when I'm in.
And I tip his mask. An ass making an ass out of me. I get it. And I slap his mask.
Yes. He's the only one who laughs at that joke. Well, a couple of the kids laugh, but most of the adults don't. The guy you're directly talking to gets a little bit of chuckle.
That's okay. Mordecai takes what he can get.
So do you what are you doing, Mordecai? First, Thistle, Fame, Arnie.
Yeah, at this point we'll probably return to the group and
yeah,
tell them what we've
What did
learned
you learn?
Well, as you know, last time we were here, they had a Compassionate Neighbor Festival.
Yes.
Apparently, they have a festival pretty much every day. And when someone does not celebrate well enough, they are placed in the stockades. I do not agree with this. I also do not understand the laws of this land. And, frankly, I believe I am upset.
Well, first, it is hard to be a slave of emotions. And I'm glad to hear that you are feeling something.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, this is different.
It is. I think we should go talk to the burgomaster and this Isaac, for I do not think their actions are...
You've actually met Isaac already.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure you knew
Like
that.
meet up with, you man.
Unfortunately, first, I don't think we have much say. But I will follow you as I trust you with everything I have.
Let's see how far we can get.
Okay, you're better at talking than I am. Then that is shocking. All right.
Considering you are a robot.
Okay, let's go and see what happens first. Trying to talk to these people.
All right.
I feel like I'm always putting us into a situation like.
No, it's perfect. I love it.
Fine.
No, it's
also,
great.
that was the cutest moment with Fame.
They're friends.
I love it.
So, you guys are off to the burgomaster's place. Do you know where that is?
Oh, I'd assume it's the largest, most centralized building, but call me old-fashioned.
Well, Vasily speaks up. The largest building is actually the Church of St. Andrew. The orphanage nearby is also fairly large. The Blue Water Inn is also fairly large. The Burgomaster's Manor maybe is as big as Blue Water Inn, but
Well, hell's fire! What the hell am I supposed to do?
Well, then do you know where the Burgomaster? I mean, it seems that you know a lot about this place,
yes,
so...
I live in this town.
Yeah, that's right, of course, I knew that.
This is where my home is. The Burgomaster's Manor, I can take you there, but he turns to Irina. I think you should probably make your way to the church. It's during the day at least, or you could go to the inn and wait for your companions. Irina looks at you guys. Am I staying here, or are we?
Where are you supposed to go in this town? Did I miss that information? I looked at the group.
My brother just asked you to take me to safety. It's very vague on the exact location, but the devil
The
hasn't been here
church
in several.
Seems like a good
100
place.
years.
What do you know of this town, then? At all?
It is the largest town in Barovia. It's run by the Valakovich family. Strahd hasn't been here in a long time. I don't know much what else to tell you.
Maybe the church, like you suggested, would be good for now. Unless you are hungry, Irina, and you want a snack.
No, if this is where we part ways, then I will head to the church.
Well, I have an idea. So it's gonna put a little bit of a wrench in our go immediately confront the Burgomaster plans, but just hear me out. So how about Thistle and I are gonna go to the toy store and we're gonna get that little girl a sword.
A sword from the toy store.
Yeah, like a toy sword.
Like a toy sword.
Don't
Like
worry about it.
An adult toy store? Oh, you mean real toy?
Excuse me, what?
What?
And then so we can split up, and half of you can take Irina to the church. Half of us can take Irina to the church. The other half of us can go get that little girl a sword, and then we'll meet back up at the inn in town, and then we can go confront the Burgomaster when we're all good and ready to go possibly kick his ass.
Solid plan.
Okay. Then let us split up, I guess, gang.
Let us
You guys
split the
go that
party.
way. Vasily's like, if you are looking for Blinksies, I can show you the way to Blinksies, or I could help. It's up the alleyway, and I'll be glad to show you. But to the north. But I could also help Irina get to the church, if that would be.
So if you live here,
Consider me your tour guide of the town, I guess.
Is your home not safe?
My home is safe and welcome. Irina is welcome to stay if she wishes. I don't want to, I don't want her to feel like it is forced upon her, but she is welcome in my home.
Does Irina want to stay with you? No, look at Irina.
You look at Irina, and she is like a deer in headlights. Like,
Do you want me to decide for you?
I think I would like a drink. Yes, yes, I will. I'm going to the Blue Water Inn. She quickly steps and walks towards the direction of the Blue Water Inn.
Look at that was weird. Alright, Arnie, let's
Vasily.
go.
Yes.
How often does your... I forget your friend's name. We met her in the bar when we met you. What was her name?
Ah, Lady Walker.
Yes. She was going for a leading position in this town, is that correct?
Well, the politics of Barovia are very old-fashioned and rigid. She does not agree with the Burgomaster in many
Neither do I.
regards. But there is no way for her to really take the position of Burgomaster from him. It is something that
What does it take?
Valaki is in his name.
Do we have to, does he have to die? Hypothetically speaking, does he have to die for... Hypothetically speaking.
This is not something we should be speaking about out loud in public like this.
Then let us go someplace private.
All right.
You go someplace private. Me and Arnie are going to go get toys.
Okay.
Does this bar have private booths or rooms?
Hold on. My wife is leaving for work and she's demanding a hug.
Oh.
How selfish. We are trying to play Dungeons and Dragons!
Trying to overthrow a burgomaster here.
We're trying to overthrow the government.
Does she not understand the stakes?
Have a good night at work.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye.
So,
Good night.
what was your question first?
Does the bar have some kind of private room arrangements
We could.
where she can receive a drink and we can discuss things and possibly
We
see
could make
this
something
person
work at the Blue Water Inn. Yes. Let us head that way. So, you guys all head to the Blue Water Inn. Oh, good. Your tokens are still here. Cool. They are still here, right? There's Mordecai.
I think me and Arnie split up from the group.
Oh yes, you and Arnie split up from the group. So
First and Nim were standing outside from last time.
yeah.
Now we're inside.
Is Vasily here? I don't know. It's fine. So you walk into the Blue Water Inn where you see Irina sitting at a bar, at the bar, not a bar, already. And as Vasily walks in, she like gets flustered and is like turns back to her drink, and kind of tries to ignore you guys. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I guess I'd approach the bartender.
Okay. Vasily goes back to the table where he and Lady Wachter first spoke with you guys. And Arnie, you're out there. So you go speak to the bartender.
Hi, excuse me. Is there possibly a private room that my friends and I may lounge in?
Well, there are the rooms upstairs you could rent for the night. Are you looking for a place to stay?
What time is it again?
It's getting to be the evening-ish.
Okay.
Yes. I think we could use a couple rooms. How many rooms do we want?
Well, the rooms will be 10 silver for the night per room. How many rooms will you be needing?
How many rooms do we need, Mordecai?
That's a good question. Thistle and I'll probably take one. I don't know if Arnie wants one, though. Where the hell they go?
They went to the toy store.
The toy store, is that nearby?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know either.
We'll take 3 rooms.
Yeah.
3 rooms will be 30 silver for the night.
Will 3 gold work?
Yes, that conversion will be adequate. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't have change.
Oh no, it's fine. It is fine.
Very realistic.
So you pay the 30 silver, and she gives you 3 keys to 3 rooms, and just up the stairs, if you head outside there, there will be the 3 rooms from the stairs from the outside. She points like out the window, and you see a set of stairs from the outside leading up to a second story.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I will... I guess, can we maybe get a bottle to take up with us?
Well, you can, but bottles, we're running low on our wine supply. We haven't gotten a shipment in a while, so it will be little expensive if you want a whole bottle.
How much is one?
10 gold for a bottle.
Holy.
That is fine.
Right. Danica goes back to behind the bar and comes back with a bottle of purple grape mash and hands it to you. That'll be 10 gold pieces.
Here you go.
Thank you. As you turn and walk, you hear a clank as a drunk person at one of the tables kind of drops a gold piece on the ground at your feet.
Oh, excuse me. I believe you dropped this.
Oh, you are a good man. Thank you. He takes the gold piece and No, this one is not. I remember the gold that is mine. This one is not mine. Here, you take it.
Oh, if you insist.
I am no thief. Did you hear that there's a new up-and-coming musician? He turned back to the table. There's a new up-and-coming musician in Kresk. Of all places, you never thought that place would have someone to play instruments. As this man hands you the gold coin, Vasily kind of waves you and Mordecai and Fame. Where's Fame's token?
I'm at the bar.
You're at the bar. Okay. You
She's
and
under
Fame-
Irina.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. So he waves you guys over, kind of to continue the conversation you were having at the rebellion you were talking about throwing in the middle of the town square.
So about that coup.
Please do not use such aggressive language. The only way to really instill Lady Walker as the burgomaster would be to attempt something like that, yes.
Are you certain this place is private enough? Because it's still pretty open and there's more people around.
It's about as private as we're going to get.
I did reserve us rooms to stay in. Even more.
You did?
Yes.
Well, then that would be much more private, I guess.
All right. Then follow us. Okay. Shall we leave Irina here with her bottle? I also procured one.
She's been acting strange for a while. Does she... I think it best to leave her be for now.
Okay.
She's very on edge. I do not wish to push her any further, I guess. She's been through a lot. Her father died. She's being hunted by Strahd. It's not a good place to be.
I understand. We will leave her be, and I will talk to my companions and see if maybe one of them wants to stay with her.
Okay. So you guys head up to the rooms, and we will blip over to Blinksy's Toys, where Arnie and Thistle are heading to that place. There is no map for Blinksy's Toys, so we're just going to go back to the Vallaki map.
How dare you?
So, as you approach, this cramped shop has a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a B engraved on both sides. Flanking the entrance are two arched, lead-framed windows. Through the dirty glass, you see a jumbled display of toys and hanging placards bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no Blinksy."
This place looks amazing. Now, my question for you, Thistle, is are we actually getting this child a toy sword, or should we get her a real sword? Because they can only learn if it's dangerous.
We could get both.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. And then I'm just gonna open the door to Blinksy's toy shop. I want to see what's up in here.
Okay. You open the door to Blinksy's toy shop, and you hear a little jingle of the bell as you walk in. Is there a Blinksy portrait? A very heavy-set man. If I can spell his name right.
It's not Blinksy.
Well, I was spelling it wrong.
Oh.
Wow. Nothing to show you for Blinksy's face. I'm gonna find Blink because he's a fun-looking guy.
Fun guy.
He's wearing a jester's hat, but it's kind of tattered. He's a very heavy-set man with a beard that just hugs the jawline of his portlier face, and on his shoulder is a monkey.
Man after my
welcome, my friends. You have come to the right place. If you are looking for entertainment.
Yes. We are looking for a gift for a little girl.
Well, that's perfect. I am a wizard, if you might say, a wizard of tiny wonders. What was this little? You said little girl, yes?
We had kind of in mind that all little girls should learn to defend themselves, so we were like, maybe a toy sword.
Sword.
I do not have any toy swords, but I have these wonderful little dolls, and he picks up some dolls that are they have interchangeable heads, but they're all a little grim looking.
Like, did they all look sad and unhappy, or?
Yeah, maybe. There's just something grim about them.
Oh, Lord.
I kind of want to look at the dolls closer, but I also kind of am
Some of them are
concerned that
fine
there's no swords.
with these other the heads, but one in particular has its eyes and mouth stitched shut.
I want to buy that one for myself.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
I'll buy it for you.
I see you understand. Well, here at Blinksy's, happiness and smiles can be bought at the. Can I help you, Kitty? happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices.
That is a monkey.
Oh, I'm afraid he is not for sale. But that doll is a mere 9 copper pieces, and it comes with all detachable heads.
That is cheap. I have a question. Do you do custom dolls?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay, I would like to put in an order for a custom doll. Can it be a blue tiefling?
Aww.
What is a tiefling?
They look like a person, but he has horns on his head and a little devil tail.
I have an order I have to get done by this week, but if it's of the utmost importance that I get it done. But if I have time, I will work on a blue-skinned, horn-tailed man doll for you.
I will literally pay you 5 gold.
I must first finish my first commissions, but perhaps
7 gold.
Yeah. You don't understand. If I don't make these toys once a week for Isaac, he would burn my shop to the ground.
Don't worry about Isaac.
I'm going to worry about Isaac.
No, seriously, do not. No, I am serious. Do not worry about
I'm
Isaac.
going to worry about Isaac. He's
10 gold. For you not to worry about Isaac.
While you guys are doing this, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, but it takes 10 minutes for me, so I'm just gonna sit here and be like, "Don't talk to that monkey."
Okay.
Continue.
I'm haggling wrong.
So, have you picked out a toy for the little girl yet? You said you wanted this.
I want the scary doll.
What
What else do you have that aren't like dolls, but like really cool?
I have this merry-go-round. He pulls out this wind-up merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place on horses.
Oh, I love that.
It's adorable and horrifying.
Really?
If that's not
Wait.
your up your alley, I also have this ventriloquist dummy of the devil himself, and he pulls out a ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd.
I love that. I love these toys. These toys are great.
Or perhaps these nesting dolls. He opens them up, it's Russian nesting dolls. But as he opens them and they get smaller, the smaller they get, the older they get, until the innermost one is like a mummified corpse.
Oh, I like that one. That is a good gift.
Should we get that one?
It's
For
showing
her?
the circle of life. Yes, it is showing circle of life.
Okay, and then we'll get her a sword at the blacksmith if there's a blacksmith around.
Yes.
Here. Perfect.
Is there a blacksmith, sir?
There is a shop that will sell. Kitty, can I help you? There is a shop that might be able to help you with any metalworking needs you might have. But for the nesting dolls, that would be 9 copper pieces.
Okay, I'm going to give you 10 gold to make this tiefling thing. And you're not going to worry about Ivan.
Let me finish this doll. He holds up a doll. Give me a perception check.
Oh, this is going to be awful for me. -1 on perception rolls. 10.
I got a 22.
Okay, thank God.
So, Arnie, this doll looks weirdly like Irina.
Okay.
That. You said these are for Isaac.
Yes, he comes in demanding I make toys at least once a week.
Right. Are they all different toys? Like different kinds of dolls and trash cans?
No, it's always a doll, and it always looks something like this. He always tells me it's wrong every time I deliver them, and he has different details, but if I don't make it, he will burn my house, my business to the ground. There's lots of wood in here. It's very flammable.
Thistle, does that doll look familiar to you? And I'm trying to like talk out the side of my mouth, like it's suspicious, but here I am.
He takes out a little like nut and gives it to the monkey on his shoulder. Oh, I got a picture of him.
You know, the more I stare at it, it looks very close to someone we might know, but I cannot put finger on it.
Yeah. So it just looks so familiar to us. And you said this Isaac person threatens to burn your shop down. That's.
Yes.
Is it like? I mean, somebody can't just walk up and like light a match and burn your shop down. Like what? That's against the law.
Well, Isaac, he's the enforcer of the burgomaster's will. He kind of gets to decide what is and is not against the law.
Oh my God, was he the dick?
To an extent. I mean, the burgomaster is the one who really makes the laws, but I do not want to cross Isaac, not in the least.
He sounds like a dick.
Yeah, if you might be able to put that. There he is. There's Blinksy. Look at him.
He's cute.
Look at that boy. He's a big.
Look at that monkey.
So this Isaac person goes around putting children in stockades, getting weird, creepy dolls made, and threatening your life if you don't make them for him.
That does not seem like a healthy kind of individual.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
I think maybe we should have a real
a
serious discussion with Isaac about the way he treats our dear Blinksy here.
yeah, because you seem like a treasure.
You are a treasure, Blinksy. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's good to have somebody who can appreciate the tiny miracles that I work here.
They are.
Yes, this creepy sewn mouth doll is just a gem. I'm going to keep it forever. It is adorably like spooky. I don't know how to say I like it.
You know, life mimics art.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when most humans age. So I love it. I love this. I love your monkey. What's your monkey name?
You like Piccolo, do you? I recently obtained him from a friend of mine.
What friend?
Have you heard of the the traveling entertainer Rectavio.
I haven't. Thistle, have you?
I'm not from here. No.
Oh well,
also not from here.
he's a good man. He has a menagerie of animals that he's brought to town for the most recent festival.
You say menagerie of animals.
Well, yes.
Where is this man?
Well, he's in the wagon, but his wagon is usually parked near the stockyard.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you 10 gold, and we're going to take our things, and you're going to make me... Do you have a piece of paper? Maybe I will draw you this tiefling boy, and it'll help you.
Yes, one moment. And he goes behind the counter and like starts like, you see like blocks of wood and like gears and stuff kind of being put on top of the countertop until, yes, here we go. And he pulls out some paper, and you see on one side are like instructions on toy making. He blows dust off of them and then flips them over. Here, you may draw it on here. Oh,
Okay.
you will need something
So,
to write with. And he goes back down under the
While he's
countertop.
under the counter, I want to try and grab the doll.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm not good at these. Okay, I mean, it's a 12. I just
Yeah,
want to
you grab it.
mostly look at it.
You grab it, yeah.
And then I'm just gonna kind of like look at Thistle, and I'm gonna be like, should I take it? Should I put it back? Should I take it? I should take it. I should take it. And then I'm just gonna kind of like slide it into my thing, and like where the doll was, I'm gonna leave 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Now he's made 12 gold.
And he comes back up from under the counter and hands you a kind of the feather is very frayed quill and a bottle of ink.
So when I start drawing, I kind of like hunch over and I'm like covering how I'm drawing, and it takes me like a good like 5 minutes to draw a stick figure of Mordecai.
Perfect. All right. 2 arms, 2 legs. Is this the tail, right? This is not like.
Yeah, that.
Okay. This is tail.
Yeah, this tail.
On the head, these are. He has. Those are the horns you said, right? Not ears, yes?
Yeah, he has
It's not a
horns.
fancy hat or something?
No, he has horns and they kind of like swoop back a little bit, and
They
he's got dark hair. Yeah, they swoop back. And he has like a viol. It'll make screechy sound, like instrument.
Okay. Okay, well, when I finish he looks over to the spot where the Irina doll is. Where did I put, did you see where I put the doll that was there?
No, I was drawing.
I need to find it. He begins
But
searching around.
Here is 10 gold. I'll pay in advance. Arnie, let's go.
Okay, well, good luck with finding the doll, and we will see you back in about a day or 2, and then I'm just gonna walk out with Thistle.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to call it tonight. Well, actually, I'll leave you with this cliffhanger. As flashing back to the Fame, Mordecai, and First, you guys walk out the front door to head up the set of stairs going to the second story when your good friend Aragal and another man come running your direction, kind of waving you down. They look scared. And that's where we'll leave it.
Dun dun dun.
Trying to find good cliffhangers, right? Good stopping points, but also like what's gonna happen next.
Oh, Mordecai likes his new doll.
Can't wait to plan a coup.
Right?
Yeah, we got 2 very different stories, don't we? But
Thistle making a child happy with creepy shit, and then a coup.
First over here toppling an empire.
Yeah, we're about to start some shit, aren't we?
I mean, I
Oh,
took
yes.
that doll for a reason.
Oh, I have a cool idea. I want to share it in campfire chat, though.
Okay. Well, let's go to campfire chat then, shall we?
Let's do it.
Alright, so, right? I don't know if y'all can hear me, right? Hello,
Yes.
everybody. So I'm wondering, this is a little bit metagamey, but of course we'll have this conversation in character and stuff, but I'm wondering what it would be like if our characters entered Valeki, seeing that there's this huge discord with festivals, because of the fear of Strahd and other devils, etc., entering their town. They're doing it out of fear. Yeah, no, I see it. I'm far away. I'm having audio issues, clearly. I'm wondering if we feigned those devils coming in anyway, as if those festivals weren't doing anything. And that's how we got to them. Or something of those.
I was also thinking that too.
Yeah.
So the Burgomaster of Valaki believes that if people are happy, Strahd cannot get in. It's not devils in general. It's literally Strahd himself.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
So like your plan is like it doesn't change the plan, but you can't just put horns on your head and say we're devils. Oh no. Like it's like they're like, all right, well, okay, but at least Strahd's not here. At least Strahd's not here.
Yeah, I'm going from I guess I don't know. I was made in Waterdeep where we got laws and they make sense. Where this place it doesn't make sense.
There's an internal logic there though. Like if people are happy, then Strahd.
There is an internal logic, but I don't get it.
but it's the law of the town. Are you going to break the law?
We already were.
Yeah, I mean, I just.
A coup is pretty chaotic. It's not very long.
I'm also talking about
and self questioning is exactly what I've been looking forward to in Strahd. So I'm going to absolutely make you question everything like that.
I mean, first is
kids
like
in stockades, but it is the law.
No.
First wants to get the Lady Wachter.
Lady Wachter.
I want to have a conversation with Lady Wachter. Kind of see before I'm like, you're my choice of who I'm going to provide the coup for.
I'm going to put you on the throne because I have that authority.
I'm not from here.
Yeah, no, I'm interested to see how this is gonna work.
This is gonna be really interesting. Like Arnie's plan is fully to find Isaac and then, well, first I'm going to
Beat
show
his
the
ass.
doll. Yeah, I want to show the doll to everyone and be like, look, this looks like Irina. Like obviously, one, she's not safe here. Two, Isaac is fucking threatening a toy maker and putting kids in stocks. It's time for him to.
Also, Irina's not from here, so like
So like, why
this
does
is her
he?
first time here.
Why does he know what she looks like? This is stressful
Exactly.
and weird, and it looks too much like her to be coincidental.
So I can't wait
Who is
to
this creepy
cover that.
Yeah, is he just stalking Irina from far away? Like, what is going on? So, and also just the fact that he puts kids in stockades makes me want to just beat his ass.
That's
So-
true.
That was
Avery
at that
Berry.
was at the order of the Burgomaster. So
Well, he's doing it, so we're gonna slap him.
Yeah,
Avery
I'm also gonna
Berry
slap the
and,
Burgomaster.
and First are on the same page. Just because something is legal doesn't mean it's just.
yeah, that's the good versus law. I know First is lawful good, and especially with the Burgomaster here, I'm like that's going to put law versus the good, and what is first more is like what's going to come out on top, the law or the good?
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah. Welcome to Curse of Strahd. There's going to be a lot of shit like this for all of you. Hope you're going to have fun.
Just gonna force like First to become human.
Yes, I can't wait to be able to dance with First in his human form.
This is Strahd become human.
Strahd become Barovia become human.
I like when Fame wrecked those zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, favorite
was
parts.
fucking
Favorite parts.
rad.
We haven't gotten there yet. So Fame wrecking the zombies.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I enjoy that they really want to buy the child a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be safe.
I enjoy the falling out / jealousy of Mordecai.
Yeah.
I'm now concerned because Thistle and Arnie have wandered off to a toy store.
Mm-hmm.
I like that at the beginning of this. I was turned into a frog and just walked out.
Yeah, you were just like, I am frog.
All right.
Now I am back
was
to
weird.
me.
Well, so last session I was like in such a like fluster that I was like, what spells do they have? This is what they cast. And then going back and preparing for this, I was like, this is not their personality at all. I'm gonna have to retcon the damaging spell because they don't want to hurt people. Just because they have the ability doesn't mean they would prefer to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
I really liked you guys meeting Jenny Greenteeth.
I love
and her
her.
She was
I'm
so
gonna go
cute.
kill people for her.
Yeah. I would lay down my
Yeah.
life for this woman on a boar.
First is he's on the fence about that one.
First,
I have
Warforged
known
amphibian.
I have known Toady for all of 2 minutes, and if anything happens to him, I will kill everybody and then myself.
That's accurate.
True.
Classic Thistle.
Mordecai, what was your favorite? Sumner, what was your favorite part from tonight?
Oh boy, I am on the edge of my seat for what Arnie is trying to do, because Mordecai is not super perceptive outside of his statistics. He's physically perceptive, but mentally not so much. He's definitely much more vain and much more into himself. And with the whole, he clearly doesn't have a full grasp on what it means to have a relationship. So having the obligation to have that sense of humility, I think, will ultimately be his downfall. And relying on, oh, well, someone's better looking than me. That's impossible. And that's as far as it goes. So I don't know if that misplaced vanity will end up hurting him, or if Thistle will end up finding someone that suits her, or she will see through anything, because Thistle seems to follow her intuition and her her instinct. So we'll see. I'm interested as a player to see if Mordecai benefits from instinct or what. But with Arnie, I feel like ultimately is a better match just because they are a lot more primal and a lot more real and smart.
I'm real interested to see where it goes, because I don't know if I agree. I mean, we'll see how it all develops. I could easily see this being something that really bonds Thistle and Mordecai even closer.
Yeah, it could be, and it's been an interesting way to also get to know Arnie as a character. Also, I think it's been interesting to see where their priorities are, and how they see a goal and how they aim for it. Whether it's like I'm going for it no matter who I crush along the way, or if it's like I want to make friends along the way type of a thing. So it's been an interesting journey all throughout. Strahd just happens to be there, so it's
Yeah,
I just
this
love that my joke
this
turned
party's
into a joke.
love triangle drama featuring Strahd von Zarovich. Rename the campaign.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
No,
Paul?
I just love that like my joke about stealing your woman has turned into like a serious plot point in the campaign now. Like,
Fame over like, but why not me?
Fame, why not me? And like I'm really excited to see how it goes. Arnie's not the kind of person who would literally who would step on people to like get what they want. Like they're way kinder than that. I think they just don't. I think there's a part of them that really doesn't believe that the two of you are actually married to begin with. So like I think that's a she tried to force feed you a fucking deer heart and you were like, no, so there's a lot of confusion on Arnie's end as well. So I'm excited to see where it goes, because I mean, who says that Arnie's even into women? We don't know.
Right,
It might just be a general flirt. We have no idea.
Maybe Arnie's just into the idea of a forest person.
Yeah, Arnie's just really into forest people. And then Arnie's also like intrigued by Fame because I saw you, like my first meeting with you was shapeshifting. Like, you shapeshifted into some kid's mom and then almost died. And I don't think I've ever seen you in your actual like non-shapeshifted state, or do you walk around in it?
That's how she's been walking around in it.
It's just her non-shapeshifted. Oh, cool.
Yeah, she takes a different stance than most people I've seen play.
Yeah, most people stay.
So she shapeshifted a lot more in Waterdeep because she was not like known to be one within like the faction that she was in.
I noticed.
But now that we're not near there, she's just like, cool, whatever.
I noticed you started.
I'm not hiding from anyone now, so I can just.
She's not hiding anymore because
like
we're not in Waterdeep.
More comfortable around us.
That's cool. I like it. Yeah, I'm just really intrigued. I don't know if Arnie's ever really like talked to someone who could do what you do before. So like, I'm really excited to see Arnie and Fame's relationship develop too. And I want to dance with First more.
I want First to become a real boy for like just a little bit.
Oh, I love it.
I hear First has 2 center feet.
That's funny.
So do we have someone we're rating?
We do.
We also have.
We need to pull our giveaway.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, we do.
So on the 24th, this Saturday, we'll be doing a mythical melee, which is part of our. Oh, that notification needs to be higher. We have a raid coming in from Casual Campbell. Thank you so much for dropping
Campbell
in.
back at it again.
And great.
Hello.
And great timing because we're on Saturday. On the 24th, we have our 24-hour stream. If you're looking for content, look no further. On that 24-hour stream, we have a mythical melee going on. We're raffling off the 3 slots we have. We raffled it off last Wednesday, this past Wednesday. I'm sorry, the last Wednesday, last Monday, and then our third last person that will be playing with Zach, myself, and Ash on Saturday will be announced tonight. We have Monkey Man.
Now.
Right, yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, Monkey Man, Flaming Firehawk, and we have a drum roll for.
And if you're just entering, please type in !24 if you would like a chance to play in the Mythical Melee game alongside us while we are live. So we'd love for you to enter.
Yeah.
On in here, I see a couple entries rolling in, and that gives us a good old wha-bam!
Who won?
What?
I heard a 0077.
What?
0077.
Oh my god. That's gonna be a hell of a game.
Gonna be such a fun.
That's gonna be so good. I can't wait to
How
watch
fun.
it. Congratulations, 0077.
Yes. So we're gonna enter DM or the group chat that we have for you guys playing that game. So I think you're friends with Sumner on Discord, so you should be good to go. And
I'll add you.
that's awesome. So yeah, what's our raid phrase, fam?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. YOLO.
No.
YOLO.
Shit, there was a
YOLO
good one
is
and I
not
was like,
bad.
That's gonna be the raid phrase.
You only live one time.
Yeah,
YOLO.
have you ever wondered what it's like to be a frog?
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a
Right.
frog?
Oh, that's good.
I forgot about that.
Well, we're gonna be rating someone who is live right now named Paul Dances. They've got a cool setup. We want to go say hello. They're live. They do not have a follow-only chat, and we should be having a good time. They just started, so fail safe. Let's do this. I'll start that raid. We'll move on over to that goodbye screen, and we'll see you on Saturday, guys, at early my time, 12
yeehaw time.
ST.
12 p.m. Central Standard.
Saturday.
Central Daylight Time.
As far as the eye can see, we got PvP going on, 3 vs 3, Ash, Sumner, and Zach, along with the 3 raffle winners. And we also have a bunch of video games, one-shots ran by both Jen and Dylan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we're doing Nurse of Strahd.
Nurse of Strahd, and then video games all throughout, all for the charity, the disabled veterans. We're super excited. Let's go say hey, give some love over to the Paul Dances with Have You Ever Wondered What It's Like to Be a Frog?
Let's do it.
It's like to be a frog.
Bye.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice time.